Kyra, what do you want to do?
So I still have the kid, right?
You have the kid, and he's looking like really freaked out because of all this shit that's happening right now.
Okay, so I have the kid.
But he's not
and...
like he ran. You stopped him. Not being aggressive to you.
So he knows where the bones are, right?
You don't know anything about bones. All you know is that Nelyani said, "Stop that kid."
No, Nelyani said, "Stop him. He has the bones."
Did you say that, Nelyani? Did you say he has the bones?
Yeah, he's the one with the bones. He was like, he's the one with the bones.
Even though that's weird to be like,
yeah,
I don't remember.
I don't know. That's weird to be like, oh,
I thought I told the group about it before.
No. He was walking you. No.
Well then, no. I just told him to stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. You said he has the bones. You got Nelyani.
That's fine. Let's just say that. Let's just say that happened. Let's just say that happened. So, Takira, what do you want to do with this kid?
So, this kid's got the bones.
He's not aggressive to you at all, or he was just trying to get out.
Boy. I'm in the red dress, right?
You are in the red dress.
I heard you got a bone to show me. Where's it at? Oh, we need to bring it back. Can I, like, seduce-ish? He thinks, he's gonna show me the bones and I'll give him the bones.
She is officially hitting on a little kid.
He's 18. He said he was 18.
He's technically an adult, right?
Oh, is he 18? Is he 18?
I
thought he was like
15. Sorry about the coughing.
Originally, I thought he was a kid too, and I was just gonna scare him. So I want to make him feel better.
So you're no longer a pedophile. That's good.
Yeah, I was gonna scare him if he was a little kid. But then he said he was 18, and I was like, 18-year-old boy. Takira will do one better. I'll get those bones. Don't you worry, friend. I'm gonna get them
say
bones.
again real quick, because a round is 6 seconds. So in that 6 seconds, you say to him,
"Heard you got a bone to show me, big boy."
She's trying to be sexy.
Okay.
I'm trying to flirt with the kid.
Okay.
With the boy?
Oh yeah, I could do a charm roll.
Well, that's good.
I have the charm. I can use the charm staff. I can charm him with my staff.
You want to do
That's
that?
what I want to do. Yeah.
That's 2 charges. That's 2 charges on your staff. You're down to 16 charges. I'm just kidding. You're down to like 1 charge left.
No, you're not. No, I'm not. Why do you keep doing that to me?
I don't know. It's fun.
Okay, because I keep thinking like they're gonna leave me forever.
Because your amazing notes can't tell me I'm wrong. That's why.
Aha! 1 charge today.
Oh! Okay.
I did. I used it earlier.
Yes, you did.
So this is my second charge.
Yep.
We're really going for it. Okay. So charm. I gotta look up charm person, right?
Uh-huh. So charm person is I think there's a wisdom saving throw, and he just becomes, he's like an acquaintance, or he's friendly to you. He's friendly. He'll be very friendly.
He'll give you whatever I want.
It is a wisdom save, so let me do it real quick, dude. I'm pretty sure he'll fail. Oh yeah. So he's enamored by you. He's just like, he's not even looking at your face anymore. He's just staring at your tits.
That's all I've ever wanted.
He's just, and like, you're maybe even like, not even really hearing what you're saying. Bones?
Just Takira's real strength, 18-year-old boys.
Yeah.
This is where she shines.
So, I mean, that's your turn, and you're asking about bones, and now it's his turn.
No,
and he's going to tell you about bones.
We're going to find the bones. Don't make it like that.
It's his turn.
Don't try to. You're going to try to.
You made it like that.
No, dude, I haven't done anything. I haven't even done anything yet.
He's going to make it be like he's too horny to know what you're talking about. Now he can't function.
Did you try and seduce him?
But he can still understand me.
Takira, as long as you keep him there, I don't care if he's the super horniest boy ever.
What is this? I want my cake and eat it too. I want to seduce you, but not you be seduced to the point where you're seduced. That's not right.
No, a seduced person still has a brain.
No, see, he's
Have you met
18.
an 18-year-old
He's
boy?
18.
Wait,
He
wait,
doesn't have a
wait. Have
brain.
you met an 18-year-old boy? Have you?
That's fair. But
He has no brain. Wait, I know where his brain is. It's where the bones are. I'll show you where the bone is. No.
I'll show you. Tell me where the bone is, big boy.
No.
Oh,
Hold on. That's not what I was gonna do, by the way. So anyway,
Uh-huh.
let's get back to it because I got like 30 seconds left of my
That's
reaction.
not what you were gonna do, my split.
No, I promise you it wasn't. I wasn't. I promise you.
Okay.
He's actually very nervous about the situation because
Right.
he was just running and you stopped
He's
him.
like, I'm gonna lose my V card,
No,
or
no.
the vampire's gonna kill
Damn
me.
it.
What's more worth it?
Are you gonna let me say a thing?
No.
All right. So he was running because Nelyani was like, "Get that guy," and so he was running. You stopped him, but he stopped by this beautiful woman who's like, "Where are the
My
bones?
tits.
Where are the bones?" And so he's just at first he's sort of like,
Where are the bones? Here's my
I-
tits. Where are the bones? Here's my tits.
okay,
That's
we
what
already
you
did this. I'm trying to continue with this damn guy. He's like, he stops and he's like, I don't have the bones. I don't have the bones.
Do you know where the bones? Do you know who has the bones?
I know who has the bones.
has
I know who has the bones.
Who has the bones?
That's the end of
Who
this.
has?
Oh my god.
Buddha quad.
Who has the bones?
Who got the bone?
Where's the bone hidden?
Where that bone at, yo?
The sexiest talk about a corpse that's ever happened.
Speaking of bones, where is it?
I mean, I thought Udawater was a little hoey, but dang. Redemption.
Oh my god.
Finally, Takara's hoe ways come in handy.
Wow, these last couple days. Bro,
No, but she's just a big tease.
no, like Titty Fresh Fryer. What the- Come on.
Fresh fire.
Fresh. Yeah.
This would have been a much better name than Friar Talk, but it's
Okay,
sad.
who the quad?
Oh,
When last we left our party, plus Anna of Kretsk and her associates, you made your way to Valaki after being attacked once again by dire wolves. You're in search for a wedding gown.
We found it.
You did. But I want to
Yeah.
remind you that when you came to the gates of Valaki, you found that there were wolf heads on pikes.
Yep.
And a general disdain for wolves. The people of this town seem happy, but it seems a bit forced. And everything in this town, although it's more lively than a Kretsk, there's a layer of dinginess. Everything's sort of gray. The people here are preparing for a festival, the Blazing Sun, whatever that means. But you've learned that the Baron here his whole mantra is keep everything happy. All is well. And he runs festivals every week. So I believe Takira, Nelyani, and Anna, they made their way to the dressmaker, procured themselves a wedding gown, and Takira also got herself a red fur. Bobbins decided to chat over at the Blue Water Inn, where he met Erwin, his wife Danica, and Erwin expressed his gratitude for the group helping his father, Davian Mardakov of the Wizardry of Wine, and their issues with the druids. But he was also expecting his delivery of wine. But he offered free room and board to the party for their assistance with the Mardikovs, and favor to them is a favor to the keepers of the feather. Let's see. You also met two strange characters in the Blue Water Inn, Zoldar and Yevgeny, that found Ilyani to be quite attractive. But they also offered their services to escort the group and protect them in the wilderness, anywhere outside of Udaquad. You managed to find your way into a toy shop, Linsky's Toys, and you found a doll, inspired by something, but this doll looks just like Niliani. It has a strange similarity. And beyond that, I think you all were shopping around. Now, I think we left it. It's sort of early evening by this point. Bobbins, you're still at the Blue Water Inn, and everyone else is sort of scooting about town. I will remind you that on the map, I'll just ping a couple locations. This, if I could ping, hello map, that place right there is the church. That is the oh, what is that? That is the
Where was the church?
hang on. The church is right at the gates. So internet is like a little weird. I had some internet issues earlier, so I'm just like freaking out.
I'm not seeing a ping, that's why I asked.
Yep, hang on, right here.
Ah.
So that is St. Andrew's Church, and you noted it when you walked in. It is a Church of the Morning Lord. The Blue Water Inn, where Bobbins is at, is there. And I put Takira's token to represent the people of Takira, and she's sort of
People of Takira.
the people of Takira. Well, you are the monk, the monk group.
Yeah. We are the people of Takira. Official name change?
Oh no, we are not doing it. It is the unicorn skin. So the area around where you are is basically the town square. This is where Blinsky's and the dress shop and the antique shop and several other interesting shops. And as you scoot around a couple areas of note, there is a coffin maker's shop here. You also see there's a mansion there. Did it ping? Come on.
No.
There we go. There we go. There's a mansion there. And that's pretty much all that you've sort of discovered so far. And as you're kind of dipping in and out of shops, well, actually, Kyra, who's with you? I think Anna stayed back with Bobbins at the Blue Water Inn.
Anna ain't with me. I'm in the slutty outfit. Tits are out. Check.
Oh,
Just
you're in the
making
red
sure that
dress.
everybody knows you're a girl.
So you're no longer the are you still
Anna's not with me.
Anna's not with you, but who are you when you're in the red dress? What are you referring to yourself as?
Takira the slut.
Elvira. Elvira.
Elvira.
I'm Elvira.
Okay. So Takira is now Elvira in the red dress with. Okay, and who's with you?
I don't know, whoever wants to be. We go to party though.
Who are the people of Takira?
People of Takira. I think Bob would stay back. He was trying to get real information. Udi Tootie was with me.
Yeah, me and Mom are with her.
For sure.
So Nelyani's with you as
was
well?
With me. Yeah.
I can't go places without my mom.
Yeah. So
Well, you
Udi
keep
and
switching
Mom.
moms. It's very confusing.
Hey, what year is it? Mind your business.
Oh,
Yes, you can have two moms.
maybe
Are
he
you
has
saying
three
you can't have
moms.
two moms?
Maybe he has three
There you go.
moms.
Maybe he does.
I don't know. I come from another time.
I have as many moms as it takes, okay?
Amen. But,
These are strange things now. You have a thing called millennials. I don't get it.
Yeah. Blanche was with us. I don't remember if Hedoc was with us. You might have stayed back, Hedoc. But
I was
I
in
don't
there last
know.
time.
Honestly, it's up to Hedoc. If Hedoc wants to
Hedoc-
roll with us, he can roll with us.
Yeah, Hedoc is out right now. He's kind of looking for
Like a new group, like some cool kids.
or
We're
he's
looking for
looking
What?
for more information to his dragon search.
Mm.
Because this town's kind of weird. So the last time Hedoc was either looking for somebody to spar with, like to practice his battling, or he was looking for like a library, something on his books.
We couldn't go to a library? Could we like learn stuff?
Yeah, Hedoc's an educated barbarian, if you didn't know.
You know, I believe you guys also you guys encountered some guards. They were changing over the old notices, and there was a strange leader of the guard folk that he was identified as the one that was telling them what to do. And just as a reminder that this guy, he's a bit of a brute. He looks like a brute.
Bit of a brute.
He's got
I'm a
like
bit of a flirt.
wolf fur, he's adorned in like some wolf fur, and he's got he definitely has like this strange arm that has like barbed spines on it and really long fingers and nails. Bald headed, but he looks gray, kind of like everyone else kind of looks gray.
Right.
But he's sort of like, you guys notice him because he's instructing the guards to take down the old signs and put up the new ones. These would be like the festival. And I think you guys bumped into him and had some words, but or the child did. It was Aldudaquad that did.
Right. I was asking him questions. He tried to scare me, didn't scare me.
Okay. So Hedoc is sort of on his own then, out there. What is Blanche doing?
Well, was I in the last week, was I hanging around with a certain person?
Oh, because you weren't here last week either, were you?
Yeah, so I'm not really sure where you guys left me.
John, you had Blanche.
Did I have Blanche with me, even though I disappeared and went by the bar?
No, I'm saying you were controlling her character.
Oh, that's correct. I think I sent her with the group.
Okay,
So she's part of the Takira crew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as
She was
I
just
have
following
Elvira, Udaquad, Nelyani, and Blanche, and then we've got Hedoc out on his own. Is that right?
Sounds about right.
Sounds
Library.
gotta be.
And Bob is still back at the end talking to the actual people.
Right.
The Blue Barbarian.
Yeah, so Nelyani, you're the best perception-wise.
Hey,
Her and Blanche are equal.
Right. You and Blanche are equal. That's right. And Hedoc, I need you to give me a perception roll.
Had to choose the worst one. And nice.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, nailed it.
My
okay,
wisdom is
so
high.
I'm gonna tackle this in two different ways. The Takaira crew, as Takaira is sort of doing what she does,
Always, forever and always.
trying to strike good deals, trying to find some interesting shops, and just basically flaunting her stuff around. Out of the corner of your eye, Blanche and Nilyani, just sort of like people watching, something strikes you familiar. Kind of like a person, something, and you both have like this kind of like goosebump sort of feeling about you, and like you just saw something, but as you look towards where you thought you might have seen someone it's just normal people. Like it's like it's you have a feeling of like, did I just see something or not? Hedoc, as you're kind of stumbling through town, you're not with the rest of the party. They're sort of on their own, but even though they did have a run-in with this guy, you also have your own run-in with this big brute. So you're looking for someone to fight. This one looks like...
Oh, sorry. I was talking to my wife.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for someone to fight, though.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's kind of where you're at here. So you're looking for someone to practice some sparring skills or whatever. You're kind of bored. You don't want to be dress shopping with the rest. And you run into this big guy that I mentioned before. Udaquad kind of already had a run-in, but you weren't there for that. And as you sort of bump into this guy, he's sort of like eyeballs you up and down, and you get the sense that he's sort of assessing your strength, ability.
He's checking me out, clearly.
He's checking you out. He's looking at your weapons.
I'm gonna ask you for a date next.
But he didn't say anything to you, and he just carries on, like leading the guards to do what they're doing. You can point around a bit. And as interesting as maybe him staring you up and down and eyeballing you like that, as that might be, you also see someone familiar. You see this hooded figure, kind of in the distance, maybe about 50 feet away from you. But this hooded figure, just this sort of his walking gait looks familiar, but you just sort of like, it's so fat, it's like it happens and then you're back on this guy.
Okay. Can I investigate? Kind of walking down.
Well, as you sort of like kind of like get distracted and look back at this guy, he's now staring right at you and he says, "What are you looking at?"
What are you looking at?
I respond.
Looking at me? I saw you looking at me. You have problems?
I saw you looking at me. I saw you over there checking me out.
You're new to
I
town.
don't know. How do you know? What about it?
Love at first
You
sight.
don't look like anyone I know from town.
Well,
Don't
you're very
cause
perceptive.
problems.
I'll do what I want.
Careful about that.
I'll do what I want.
Now, just to
You know how
remind
to rebel
you, there are all these like open jail cells that are in the middle of town with people in them, including children, and they all have donkey heads on.
Jail
Wait,
cells, or do you mean
donkey
like
heads?
stocks?
Like stocks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe I should. Maybe I should watch what I say.
And he sort of like walks past you, but he like just gives you one of those like shoulder bumps. Let you know.
Classic.
What are the rest of
Okay.
you doing?
I brush it off and keep on walking.
Yeah, by and large, I mean, you find just like normal, like common folk around. There doesn't seem to be any like barbarian pits or things of that nature. And everyone here looks pretty weak. Like, they look like you could just like toss them around, and they're really not worth your time. Except for maybe like, this guy.
Battle scenes in movies where they're like walking down, and there's an explosion behind him. I'm just picturing like Hedoc walking out of this weapon shop, and he's like swinging his battle axes. He's ready for fights, and these boots are made for walking. Is played in the background, and it's just all these like sad and dying gray people. For him not.
Oh, I like it.
People are taller than.
Just totally looking for a fight and can't find one.
Taller because they're human.
Yeah, they're all human, aren't they?
Yeah, most of the people you've seen here are human.
Oh yeah. So Bobbins, myself, and Hedoc, everyone's way taller than us.
Yeah.
Like, Hedoc's
Really?
Wait, so what's he? She's looking for a fight? That's what I guess I was confused
He's like
by.
this little short, stocky buff guy, like.
You're like coming out, yeah. Use rap music last, and he's like, I want to kill, and he's like all these sad gray people.
Yeah, I mean,
who can't even.
Like these people here, they all seem like very frail. They're all bigger than you. They're human, but they're like frail.
But they're still really frail.
They look like they need some chicken soup for the soul.
Yeah, he needs
they need something. They need something. I don't know what. So the Takaira crew, what are you aiming to like?
Takaira crew. Well,
what are you guys aiming to do?
I kind of recall them coming back to the inn last time. Right as
no, they came back and then they went back out.
Because it was like midday or something weird.
Yeah, it was like midday, so they went back out.
Would they come back after I talked to Erwin? Because I thought they came back after I talked to Erwin.
No. They did not come back after you talked to Erwin.
Yeah.
Did we want to find and talk to the king or something? Isn't that what we kind of wanted to do?
The king.
Or whoever, the guy in charge.
You want to talk to
whoever. Who's putting up the signs? Who's that guy?
I think this town has a baron.
The baron.
I guess we're in a totally town. Anna's not with us?
No.
No, she's back at the inn with me.
I'm gonna transform myself into like a small little servant looking person and walk alongside Niliani. Okay. I don't want to be
Now you're a servant.
I'm a servant to Niliani now. Yeah.
You look like an acolyte. That might work.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not trashy servant, but it's more of like, oh, this is my manservant. He does a lot of my shopping and
All right. Are your tits out? That's all that matters.
Pretty much, I'm the child, but with a beard.
Yeah.
I mean, you could definitely make your way to this mansion, which you get the sense after walking around in this town a bit that belongs to the Burgomaster. I just like saying, I don't know.
I'm bored. I'm gonna go start looking around for these idiots.
I think Naliani can talk us into that mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Being high priestess herself.
Okay. So you guys want to head over to the mansion, and as you're heading over to the mansion, you notice that
Wait, is Blanche with us?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say it's important.
Blanche is in the Takaira crew.
It's important that she's there.
Did you catch what I said though?
You're also heading out.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk down the main street. Maybe I'll see these guys.
Okay.
Are you gonna Trellis Bobbins? I feel like you would, but
maybe. Where's the inn again?
The inn is
like right here-ish, right? Or something. Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna need you to give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Bobbins.
Hoodoo.
Oh,
Oh, Bobbins is good at that.
expect me to do something though? I have to roll.
And the
Yeah,
rest of you guys start heading towards this mansion. And you can, as you're getting closer to this mansion, which, oh, Jesus. What is with you guys in critting today? We'll have to get those out of the way.
Yeah, I was gonna. That's no. We don't want to crit right now, guys. You're gonna.
No, yes, you will do.
Anything.
Let's suck them out. Those nasty rolls. So the mansion is right here, and as you guys get closer to this mansion, you see that there are guards that are bringing people in there that are.
I didn't roll anything.
That are restrained, and so you see him bring in there. You also see that there's like huge bundles of like twigs and things of that nature, and you already know that there's like some construction of this sun that is going to be used probably for burning, since they are preparing for the festival of the blazing sun.
I feel like Wicker Man. I like it.
But yeah, as you get closer to this mansion, you're not all the way up to it, but you do see some guards bringing some people in. And Bobbins, you just knowing Takira enough knows full well that that heading towards this mansion is probably where you're headed. And so you cross paths with them.
Okay.
But
I'll
as you're
trail them.
what?
I'll trail them without letting them know I'm there.
Ah, okay.
No, you don't want to snag up like Hedoc and be like,
Well,
hey.
let's okay.
They might see me.
Anyone who has a higher than 11 passive perception sees Bobbins trying to hide.
2 of them do. I know that for sure.
You say, yeah. I was like, I don't think I'm
Passive
that.
perception.
Pretty dense.
Yours is higher, Blanche.
Except for
Okay,
Hedoc, because he's just
fine.
out and about.
What's
Yeah.
mine? Passive perception? Where is that located?
What's your wisdom?
Oh yeah. So Bobbins, you got me by 1, so I don't see it.
Oh, mine's a 12. I see you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
maybe
that's
you
what I
don't let
didn't want.
maybe you don't let on, but you see Bobbins like hugging the walls, trying to do things, being stealthy, but he's just like not so much.
I don't think he's hiding. I don't think he's hiding.
But
Can
as you spot him, you also see that big dude walk in to this building. But I'm gonna flip back to Hedoc real quick, as you guys are sort of eyeballing this mansion situation.
Yeah. Is Hedoc in the area?
No. He's
Okay.
kind of on his own. Hedoc, I need you to give me another perception check with advantage.
Like he has a 14% like passive percent. So
So, Hedoc, strangely enough, this odd character that you thought you saw or that caused you to look is actually a little closer now, and is being a little stealthy, I guess, or appearing to try and be stealthy, walking through crowds, and looks like he's trying to avoid somebody, something, but you catch a glimpse of his face. It looks like it could be Fizz.
What?
Bruh.
Interesting.
He's a vampire.
Okay. I guess I keep on going my way until I don't know.
I would be like, I'm gonna pick that guy up and hug him. Be like, Fizz, and keep squeezing him until he can't talk.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, I think I would. I don't know. I'm still kind
Pull a
of.
George on him
Well,
or Lenny.
you were here when he disappeared, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah. I
mean,
guess you know what.
you've been looking for him since Kretsk.
Yeah, I'll approach him then.
Okay.
Sean's
Go for
famous
it, man.
words. Okay.
Okay.
Confirmed.
You sure about
Gotcha.
that?
Are you sure? No. So yeah. So you approach him, but he's not looking at you per se, but he's sort of kind of dodging and weaving some people. And he's trying to just make his way through to somewhere. And as you get closer to him, he sort of notably kind of puts his head down. And he's like, Hedoc, what are you doing here?
Oh.
Fizz, I could ask you the same thing. What are you doing here? We've been looking for you.
Yeah. Well, I had to go do a thing. You want to help me?
Oh my god.
What thing?
I
Are you
had
still doing
to.
it?
Well, I have to make this delivery, but it's going to be a good payout. There's going to be a reward at the end of this. I just had to do it. Sorry, I had to dip out.
You couldn't like send a crow or anything?
Now, just to give you
Message?
some history. This has happened with Fizz before. He's dipped out, and he's come back with like various meats and stuff. This has happened. Like, he has a history of doing that. So
Why
it's
do you,
none
like,
too
worry about
strange
it?
that this would happen, honestly. But
Okay.
so he's like,
Dizzy Pop.
you want to help me?
Yeah, I got nothing else to do. I was looking for a library or trying to find somebody to fight. So,
Well, listen. If you can help me, just be quiet. I just gotta deliver this bag to a guy and payment. This is gonna be a reward.
Payment?
A reward.
What do you mean?
I'm on
payment?
a mission. A reward.
Why are you being so sketchy?
Yeah.
Dizzy Pop.
Come on, Hedoc, let's
Come
go.
on, Fizzy.
I can't stand
Come
here
on,
right
Fizzy.
now. Let's go.
Okay.
Dizzy Pop. Dizzy Pop
All right,
ain't
let's
right.
go.
We go with
Something
him.
wrong Dizzy Pop.
We got. Okay. While
Last time we ever
you're
talked
with
about-
him, he's just sort of like you chill, man, and he's sort of like kind of sulkily leads you down a path, couple alleyways, at which point you get to a shop. And this shop is what I mentioned earlier. This is
Thank you, baby.
this is the coffin maker shop. All right, I'll leave you there. Going back to the rest of the group. The rest of the group, hello. All right. You guys see your boy Bobbins. You also see that strong arm walk in with the guards in front of him, carrying, well, not carrying, but dragging some criminal likely into this mansion. And there's some doors, double doors that close behind. But it's not like guarded or anything like that. What do you want to do?
I'm going to start crying out, kind of pronouncing Nelyani's visitation to.
Oh, because you're a servant of Nelyani, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be like a boy crier, and I'm going to be pronouncing Nelyani's visitation to favor those that are in the favor of the Morning Lord.
So are you just crying this out like a town crier in the middle of the street?
Yeah, as we're approaching, I'm walking ahead of them.
Wait,
And
should I become a slutty monk again?
Girl, you can say whoever you want. You be you, like.
Yo, you would do you. Would it be helpful if I was a monk?
And Bobbins, I just want to ask you real quick.
Yeah.
You left Anna with those two dudes, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Just
no, with
just
the,
remembering.
I left her in the inn with the hopefully Erwin and Danica too.
Okay, just making sure. And the two dudes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, those two dudes.
All right,
Right.
just trying to keep
Hopefully
all
she
the things
Hopefully
going
she
down.
knows how to take care of
Alright.
herself, especially with those two
Oh,
dudes.
she
you
knows.
got
Oh,
There
she
we
gonna get it. Don't you remember she made some forward advances to you?
Oh, yeah,
Well, whatever,
she's
whatever.
She
That's-
did. She's away from
That's
home.
her choice then.
That's
on
her.
the prowl.
Like that's her choice. I don't care
Hey,
about
you
that.
know, Cougar does as Cougar does.
She's just had her sexual awakening, okay? Like, let her be.
Hey, these people are happy here. She's like, I don't want to go back home where it's bleh. Anyhow, okay. So you're crying out like what are you saying? Like what kind of things?
So I'm crying out that
For crying out loud, is that where that comes from?
those who are accused, Nelyani, the sent from Morning Lord, has come to deem you worthy.
The what?
Yeah, so I said those who are condemned.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Going after
Um,
sinners? Let's do it.
yeah, so people start sort of looking at you funny. And they're kind of like scooting away because this is just the common folk. They're like, they don't want to be, kind of feels like, well, you're obviously different. And you get the sense that different, and you've been getting that sense around even Kretz, like different is bad. Like people, you know, you're just so out of sorts because you actually have like, you know, you're not dull, and you just look odd, right? And so now you really look odd, and the people in this area are just sort of like cringing away from you. Yeah, so what do I want to say here? I'll say that the strong arm comes out to see what is the commotion.
Strong arm.
And he sees you and the crew.
Okay.
And I think Blanche probably looks familiar to him. Because we've got Elvira now, Nelyani. I don't think he saw Nelyani before. Rudiquad, he's seen you, but you're different now. He doesn't recognize you. Maybe he's seen Blanche. I don't know. But but he sees you all, and says, what are you doing here? You're causing a ruckus.
Yes. Well, it is a ruckus indeed. Aren't you about to praise the Morning Lord with your
Indeed.
effigy?
Yeah, it's all is well here. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then you must have Nelyani. Nelyani, the great priestess, has come to
Look here, girl. Preach. Tell them who sent us.
Obviously, you must.
Are you
know
from the church?
We are but from the greatest of churches.
Morning glow.
Where do you come from?
Morning,
Morning
Lord.
glow.
Well, we come before you from greater lands that you have never been to.
Never been to.
Please explain.
Yes. So, have you ever heard of the land of the Morning Lord?
Yes. All know Morning Lord.
Excellent. Then our priestess is here to help you celebrate the Morning Lord's celebration and burning this effigy. And she must see that all too can be condemned, should be condemned in the
Now-
Morning Lord.
Now, Yanni,
Yeah.
what is your appearance? Do you look like you normally do, like hot and stuff?
Yeah.
Like you just
High
look
elf,
like you normally
high
do?
elf hotness. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
So-
Liliana is like this herbal medicinal
So,
that she's.
He like
Can I
shi-
put on
he-
under my monk's robe? Would you put on my monk's robe? No, she won't put it on.
well,
No.
so he shifts his attention for the first time, maybe, to her.
Oh.
And
It'd be like,
Nelyani and Blanche. Uduquad, give me a perception check. And Takaira.
fine, I'll do it.
And Bobbins, you're kind of far away, so you don't really see this.
I'm kind of far away.
Well, you're apart from the group, right? You're tailing them.
Yeah, but
you're
I'm
not like-
a million.
you're not-
I'm
but you're
within
not-
eye shot.
Well, you're not part of this interaction.
You're like not like I'm thinking.
You're not
maybe
intimately
conversation
close. You're not
you're
part of this.
just about.
You're
No.
away, right?
You can't sit. But you can't
Right,
sit here.
but I can still see things. Like,
I'm not saying you
can't
can't
sit
see
is it
things.
foggy?
I'm not saying you can't see things. I'm just saying you're not in this where
Just like you can't sit here.
Listen.
I'm not standing on top of them.
There's
You're correct.
no.
Yeah. I mean, because this is like a little wince, then I yeah. Uduquad has no idea. He's just doing what he does.
Okay. So
Oh, I see. I did very well.
Oh,
So what do I see?
a crit.
and
Very-
Nelyani, you automatically see that
I see it all.
when he changes his gaze to you and he focuses on you, he sort of raises his eyebrow, almost like he's seeing you, recognizes you in like in more intimate way. Not intimate, like not in a weird intimate way, but like more than a friend.
What is going on, Nelyani? He totally just looked at your butt.
I know.
He
That's
says,
creepy.
Nelyani, put your boobies away because
"Your name is again, please."
Nelyani.
Nelyani.
is what you're going to be screaming later. What?
Would
Well,
like to
listen,
come
like,
in the mansion.
Listen, Nelyani, just remember, eyes up here.
We want to go
Oh.
to the mansion, right?
But just
Well,
you.
yeah, he's got a mansion.
What?
Dang.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
just-
Let's go in the mansion.
but
Like me
just-
and my friend, right? What?
No,
yeah, we're all
just
welcome at
no,
the mansion.
just you.
No, no.
Nelyani,
Come,
he's gonna
and
milk
he
us
like grabs
too.
your arm. Come with me.
Not-
He grabs
No.
your arm forcefully.
I'm gonna grab
No.
her arm and be like,
I'm going
Don't-
to sit there and I'm going to put my hand and say, certainly, you must know the power of Nelyani. And then
oh!
her in the way that you have been, good sir.
He still has a hold of her arm and starts pulling her towards the mansion.
She's
I
lady.
can't. Don't I
I'm
have some
pulling her
strength
back.
to like?
You have like no strength. Your strength is 7. You have no strength.
I-
She could make,
okay.
she could make an
I'm
opposed
gonna-
strength check though. If
Yeah,
she
I'm gonna
wants
help
to.
her with
Yeah,
that.
we all can.
She'll probably fail, but she could try.
Yeah, I want to do a strength check.
Okay.
I'm gonna just. Can I just like?
Then
Can I
I'll
just
fail.
kick him in the balls?
It's gonna be
No, I
an
think-
auto fail.
You might be able to get advantage because we're helping you.
Can I kick him in the balls?
Let's not get to fighting yet.
Is it a strength saving or is it just regular strength?
No, just strength. Just strength. Your
Come on, you
strength
got it.
versus my strength.
I'm casting guidance +4 if you want it.
Yeah,
That's-
she can't. He
that's
can't guide +4.
You actually
Yeah,
didn't
she
do
got-
too
she got
bad,
15.
but as you're like
Yay.
struggling away from him, he's just got a strong grip. He's a big man.
Would
Any impulsive.
I'm gonna
Don't
blast him
worry,
in a second.
Nelyani. I'll take you to safe place.
No,
I don't want to
no.
go to a safe place. This is where my friends are. This is
Okay.
where we're hanging out. You can't just drag me away.
Yeah, no, she's
Yes,
not
I
doing
drag
that.
you away. I will do.
No,
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 you
no.
won't.
I will do.
I
I
will-
will get guards.
will-
Come with me.
I
And he
will
keeps
send a
pulling
lightning
you.
bolt through you. No, what am I? I'm casting. I'm doing. I'm doing my staff. I got my staff, and I'm gonna say, I get a command, and what's my command?
There's
Let
a word
go?
you can use.
Let go. Let her go.
There's a
Let
word
her
you can
go.
use that means let go. That's a single word
What?
though.
Release?
Release.
Thank
well,
you.
release who? Well, but release who?
Just
Do I
say
have to
release.
her? Okay. Release.
die.
Okay, now is that a wisdom thing for me?
I believe it is.
It's my staff.
I know
Yeah.
that. You're gonna have to look up the spell command.
I'm gonna look at. Yes, I'm doing it.
How many charges you got left on that?
Don't angry at me.
I only use one a day.
You get
so.
a chance to use your staff and you yell at me for asking you to look up the thing it does. Like, what the hell?
But it does what it does, man.
You look it up! You
It's
son of
one
a...
word command.
How dare you make me use the staff I
Sean.
wanted?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
What is Bobbin think?
You can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow
Against-
the command on its next turn.
Against your spell save
Spell
DC,
effect
so whatever that is. Oh, I failed.
She said,
So, you say... Tell me...
Release.
And he's just immediately
Let her.
releases.
go.
Okay, so we're gonna walk away, and I'm gonna cry out, "Let all who've seen the power of Nelyani do not be forceful, or otherwise suffer." And then I'm gonna awaken mind over to Takira and say, "Brighten it up a little bit, so it makes us look magical as we walk away."
Oh, well, four.
I will have my bow ready, Sean, in case he gets
Oh.
aggressive.
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
You can do
with
that
my
with-
prestidigitation. I'm gonna
as we walk away.
Yeah, I just want us to like glow. Can we just like glow, and like I can have so like I want like birds like chirping all around us,
Nice.
and like
Okay.
I just want us to glow and for birds. to be
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's very magical, and people are starting to like take notice, and like they're actually smiling, maybe for reals, because you resisted this beast of a man, and now it's like, ah, and like all these birds are flying around, and there's this an uplift, and you start to see like people are kind of like. They're like kind of snickering and laughing, like, and maybe even a couple have church giggles too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna continue crying like, "Oh, who love the morning Lord, come to Nelyani and believe."
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to build this energy.
So this brute of a man sort of just like, I'm not done with you, and but you never be done with. And he walks away.
Gosh, no, Yanni, what'd you do to his wiener? Like,
It's that Tatiana pro-life.
I didn't do nothing to these people.
Tatiana.
Yeah, we need to figure out this Tatiana bit.
Yeah, there's this creepy girl named Tatiana.
And he sort of like heads back into this mansion. But as he kind of leaves, he kind of goes back to the mansion. He says, "I expect you'll be gone when I come back."
Oh my gosh. Let's get out of here. Let's go home.
Let's
Okay. Where is Hedoc? I need a Hedoc. So what do you guys want to do? I mean, the doors are shut, but there's no guards or anything at these doors.
Well,
I mean,
are we still like glowing and heart music and the birds?
Yeah. Oh, I'll leave you with one thing before I flip to Hedoc. One of the commoner type folk, they come up to you and say, "You speak of the Morning Lord."
Yes, we do.
She's not talking to you.
Ah,
You're
I
not
know.
Friar Tuck.
Music.
She's to Nelyani now. And says, do you service Saint Anstro's church? I haven't been, but I would go if you were there.
I'm gonna.
Nelyani, that's
yeah.
you. That's
Well,
your
yeah.
I'm gonna
cue.
walk out of the shadows.
I'm gonna
Stand.
grab him and say, "Come, let's pray with Lady Nelyani, and hope
Yes.
that we can return back to the church."
I'm standing
Please.
next to Kyra now.
You're what?
Standing next to Kyra now.
Yeah, of course.
In the open?
Yeah.
Okay. And she says, please, a prayer to rid of STRAHD, the demon, the vampire, forever.
So I'm just gonna pass them to Nelyani because I don't pray to the Morning Lord.
It's cool.
Just
I mean,
start
I
praying
think
for him.
Nelyani gets that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start praying for them to get rid of creepy STRAHD.
I just love the mix. Like I'm like, ew, here.
I know, that's really what just happened. You're like, I don't. Stop trying to make the Morning Lord happen. It's not gonna happen.
And so she like prays with you, and she says, well, I know that Izek is kind of forceful. I'm sorry. And I know you're not from here. And I see that you're for the good.
So the plan here is to draw all the attention to us. Just talking to I'm talking to Kyra.
And
What did you say?
Wait, you're talking over me.
Sorry.
Come on. She continues on and says, I know Izek is a bit of a strong arm, but you know,
Literally.
the burgomaster has good intentions here. He really does. He's just trying to keep everyone happy. His festivals are a little tiring, but we haven't seen STRAHD, and this is good. Praise be to the Morning Lord.
Praise be.
Okay. Well, while that's being all said, I will just poke to Kyra on the side and say, so the plan here is to draw all the attention to us, right?
Well, I don't. Well,
how does this further our goals of not getting murdered?
Well, we were able to get Nelyani not raped and kidnapped. Does that work for right now?
I mean, I saw that, but you know, you didn't have to just initiate this whole contact with the main people in the city.
But now he's not gonna like try to abduct the holy chick. You know, I was kind of worried about her.
So why didn't you just kill him?
We get the townspeople on our side.
I think he's a vampire. It was just Udi and I. It was Udi, Tootie, and Nelyani, and
you've got most everybody you need right here.
Yeah, but well, okay. I mean, but then the regards and a vampire. If he was full vampire, we don't have Hedoc. I mean, you guys are bolder than me. Maybe if I had Bobbins hyping me up, I would have done it.
I mean, I was there.
And I don't know what these drab people are doing here, Bobbins.
So,
well,
I'm gonna flip over to Hedoc.
Church.
I'm gonna flip over to Hedoc.
I definitely agree. We should probably get the light not on us so much. So should we head there?
That dress isn't helping. Anyway.
Oh, fine.
Hedoc.
Put the robe on.
You're with Fizz. And he takes you to this shop that you've kind of seen just wandering around. You've seen the shop already, and it has like some constructed coffins on the side. It's obvious this guy makes coffins, whatever. And Fizz says, "Hedoc, are you ready?"
Guy makes coffins. Whatever.
Just let me just let me do the talking and just stay quiet. Cool.
Okay.
So we good?
Cool.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, we're good.
Cool. Yeah. So he opens the door to this coffin maker shop. Da-ding, da-ding. You hear this, and you see this older gentleman white hair, white beard, just big beard. Kind of kind of like a bigger dude, like stocky kind of build. And he looks at Fizz. He looks at you, kind of suspicious like. He sort of looks at you like, you kind of get the feel like, well, you're with Fizz, so I guess it's okay. And Fizz sort of gives him a nod from under his hood. Give me a perception check.
I feel like I rolled a 26 in that perception check. What did I even get out of that perception check? That crit?
That somebody was being very dodgy with Nelyani?
I don't know. I didn't think I got anything out of my 26. Just saying.
Crit was wasted. That's his plan. Don't listen to STRAHD.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Oh, that's so sad. Hedoc, your spidey sense is sort of going off with the nod, the strange nods between Fizz and this strange man. You're getting this feeling that something's up. Something's about to kick off. You don't know what, but like this is your you should be ready.
Your dexterity.
Okay.
Well,
I got danger sense too.
Well, yeah, and that's kicking in. Like you are definitely on edge. The hairs on your wolf tactic of the totem of the wolf. You had wolf hairs. They're all up. Something's going on. Not quite sure what. And Fizz takes you to some stairs. And I'm going to change the map. I wish it didn't come to this Hedoc, but it did. We're here now. Sorry.
We killing Fizz?
No. But we might kill Hedoc.
Yeah, I was just say we're killing Hedoc.
Wait, does Hedoc want to die?
I thought so.
Don't forget about loading on crossbows.
And the damage for fire that you have from Scorching Ray.
Hedoc, I'm going to put you on the map. There you go.
Wait, are we really killing Hedoc?
I'm going to put a Fizz on the map.
What's going on? Why is it just me?
You're gonna have to fight.
Why is it just you? Because I have to put Fizz on the map still.
Are you killing Fizz? Is this like a showdown?
Yeah, this isn't very hard to understand. He got blocked off by himself. He met Fizz, and then Fizz is betraying for some reason. We don't know why.
Yeah, I think
whether he's dying or not is up to what Hedoc does.
Okay.
Also, Sean, don't forget about loading.
What's that?
Don't forget about loading on crossbows.
Right. So Hedoc, Fizz leads you into this room, and this room is very dry. There's cobwebs everywhere. There's stacks of wooden planks everywhere. There's several crates marked junk. There's a couple windows to the north and to the of this room. And Fizz introduce you to. So he kind of moves up. You can see the map, right, Hedoc?
Yes, I can see it.
And I'm pretty sure Udaquad can see the map. Because Udaquad was Hedoc at one point.
I was gonna say yes, I can.
I can see the map too.
Wait, are we our only?
That's because you were a Fizz at one point.
Yeah.
Are we all supposed to see the map or?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
This man appears before you and he says, "Thank you, Fizz. Come here." And he puts out his hand and he just gestures Fizz, and Fizz follows. "So you brought what I asked." And you can see that Fizz is not quite himself, because he's not as assertive as you're used to seeing him. He looks very much under control. And the man before you is he's very interesting looking. He's definitely pale in skin. He's dressed in some old, very old Victorian type garb. It's older than where the rest of everyone else is, for sure. But he looks regal, definitely. He looks like a man of power, and Hedoc, he looks to you and he says, "Thank you for bringing him, Fizz. Go over there now." And Fizz does so. Fizz kind of walks over to here and he sits there. And he looks to you, Hedoc, and he says, and by the way, he has the brightest green eyes you've ever seen. And he says, "Hedoc, that is your name, correct?"
Yes. Who am I speaking to?
"My name is STRAHD van Zorovich.
I mean, creepy STRAHD.
And I
Oh my god.
have a use for you, sir."
And what's that?
"Well, there's a certain person within your party that I would like to see brought here. Do you think you could procure this person?" I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. As he's talking to you, the cadence of his voice, the soothing tones, just are almost overwhelming. And you feel this compulsion to do what he'd like you to do. So he's bringing it to you as a question, and as he's asking you this question, this is where this feeling just comes over you that you can do it. And he says, "There's a person in your party. I believe you all try and disguise her as someone named Niliani, but I know her under a different name. Her name is Tatiana. I need you to bring her to me. Now here's what I would like you to do. Fizz will accompany you. Bring Niliani to me tonight. If you fail to do so, I will kill you."
Oh my gosh.
You understand?
Yes, I say blankly.
Good. Fizz, ensure that it is done. Fizz sort of nods. He lets you go. And Fizz then takes you out of... Oh, before he takes you out, well, he did deliver this bag to STRAHD. And give me a perception check.
Oh, me?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
Do I
He
have
look-
any?
so
Like, do I have
he-
any control?
So STRAHD looks to Fizz. He says, ensure it is done within an hour. So, Fizz then leads you out. So, we'll bring you back to the other map. Rest of crew. What are you doing? Are you drawing attention to yourselves?
I suggest we go to the church. Might find some allies there.
That's a good idea. Call, sanctuary? Sanctuary!
Are you, Yep. So you guys are going to head to the church?
Yep.
Okay. No problemo. All right. So you head to the which is really great. I'm glad you did that.
Why?
Why? Good shout.
Good. Probably find STRAHD there.
So you head to the church. This church, you remembered seeing this church on your way in. And just to remind you, this church looks very, very, very old. Centuries and centuries, like hundreds of years. It does have a steeple. It's bulging. There's cracked walls. There's some stained glass. Some are cracked. It could use some work.
Eliana,
There
you
is-
guys need to collect more tithes.
Right. There is like, a cemetery off to the side, of this church. Would be typical. This is nothing weird. Yeah, you see that there are, it's pretty active. Like people are in and out of the church.
But you mean it's not typical in this town to bury your family next to your house?
It's typical for a church to have a cemetery. Is all I'm saying.
I was making a crust joke.
I know you were, but it sounded aggressive, and I got scared. I'm just a silly little vampire. I don't know. Yeah. So, Nelyani, you definitely feel a calling for this church. It is, after all, a Church of the Morning Lord, and it is named after Saint Andrel. And you see that there are people that coming and going from this church. So, when you go in the church, I guess all of you all go
Yeah.
in? Yeah, sure. And you see that people are praying. So there isn't a sermon going on. So there isn't a service, going on right now. But there are people in and out of there, doing their different, praying for people, praying for Barovia, praying for Valaki, on their own. And you see that there is a priest who's tending to people, visiting people. You sort of make eye contact as you walk in. You're a big group of people, and he obviously, just like everybody else in this town, eyeballs you as new, right? You're new people. He hasn't seen you before. So he makes his way over. And hey, Takara, you're still dressed like a slut, right?
Yeah, I can be. I can do that.
I'm just asking, unless you change in the street somewhere.
Just being proper.
Yeah. If I'm in the mood, getting out or in, I don't know. What do you want? What do you want, man?
Okay, so he makes his way over and he says, welcome to the Church of the Morning Lord. Please make yourselves at home here. This church is everyone's home. He's human.
Where are we? Should I go for it? Should I go for an accent? Like, what am I doing? What are we doing here? I don't know what's happening.
Well, he's just welcoming you into the church.
Okay, that's who I am.
He says, "You're obviously not from here. My name is Father Lucian."
Father Lucian.
And
is he cute?
Oh yeah, absolutely. For like for a gray person, I mean, as cute as gray people can be.
I mean, he's also that time as a, like plus 40-year-old.
He's gray like everybody else. Not gray in the beard, but like gray complected, like everybody else in this godforsaken area.
They need some vitamin C for sure. Vitamin C.
But yeah, I mean, he's he's got that silver fox sort of vibe.
Okay. I'm digging it.
But he's the father to the Morning Lord, so he's not even really paying you any. He's not even paying you any mind. In fact,
he doesn't even see
but he does spot
around.
Nelyani. He does spot the symbols of the Morning Lord on you, and he says, "I see that you are one of you are one of us.
One of us.
What's brought you to the calling of the Morning Lord, and what brings you to Saint Enstrel? Your name?
My name is Nelyani. What are we doing in this church?
That's a very beautiful name, Nelyani. Father Lucian.
What are we doing in this church? Looking for clues, right? Like Scooby?
We're just here to check it out.
This is a church. This is a Lathander church. This is your shit right here.
I know.
You don't need a reason to be in a church. In fact, it's been a while since you've been in a church.
Yeah. Since Powell or something.
So, Nelyani.
Yo.
Would it be too much to ask you to give a service here? I'd love to hear your perspective of the world.
Sure, I can do a service.
That would be so magnificent. Praise be. Please make yourselves at home, everyone. And he kind of pulls you aside. Nelyani, please come with me. And he kind of like takes you to, the back rooms where nobody gets to go.
Don't go with people. They're trying to kidnap you.
This is okay. Anyone. It's not that like beefy guy from before.
She's used to priests grabbing her.
Well, he's not even grabbing her. He's not grabbing her. He's got his hand on
gently.
On her lower back.
Done that.
On her lower back.
Oh my God.
Lower back. Totally
That's
fine.
Yeah. It needs to be upper in order to be heavenly. Okay.
Or by the hand, like a gentle gesture.
You strive to ascend, but you start in hell.
Only side hugs. We don't want our privates touching. We don't want our privates touching.
Gotcha.
I'm going to awaken mind Nelyani and say, feel free to bring me along as your I guess.
I love how every session it just gets more and more like a Harlequin novel.
I'm gonna disappear. Literally.
why I'm here.
If Yanni needs to bring me because she feels uncomfortable, she can claim me as
You
like
literally disappeared. By
altar boy, etc.
How the hell? Did
I'm
you
min-maxing my rolls tonight.
Yeah, you are.
The last
Okay,
one was a 2.
Let me
this
move
one's
on.
a 20.
Let me move on. So Nelyani.
Yeah.
In a non-creepy way, he takes you to the
Yes.
back. This is what priests would do. You know, this is not anything weird. He's just showing you where all the supplies are, where his
He just
books
has to keep
are.
reiterating.
He's giving
It's
you a
nothing weird.
tour of St. Enstrow's church. And the rest of you do what?
Well, I'm gonna look around, obviously unseen.
I'm gonna find a very dark corner and pray to my deity because I feel like I've done enough blasphemy for today.
Are you going to do the whole cutting or just praying?
Whole blood ritual. That's why I got to find a dark corner.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna also search around.
I'll look around.
I mean, it
find
looks
a
like a church,
guy living
so there's not really
cell
like
tower.
there's like pews and there's like the candles everywhere.
Oh my
you
gosh,
all-
this is my moment. I don't know if you can hear me or if you're even there.
What is going on?
I don't know, but anyway,
If you know, you know. I don't know if you would listen.
you of the group that's here, everyone's sort of just doing some random, sitting in a pew praying. You do see like one person that like sticks out to you is someone's crying very loudly, just sort of like out of her mind, crying. What are you doing?
I'm singing and I'm acting out the guy crying. And I'm also singing.
It's a
God
woman
help the
crying.
outcast underneath.
It's a woman crying. The other weird thing is there's this kid there, probably like 18-year-old kid, like packing a shovel. Like, what's wrong with this guy? Anyway,
Packing a shovel. What does that mean?
those are the only things that really stand out to you. Uniquad, I want to get to your like little seance thing. So what are you when you're calling Lolth? What are you doing? What are you asking for? Are you giving something? Like what's your deal?
Well, mainly I think because there's so much talk about STRAHD in this area, I feel like I need to be prepared with anything that she can provide me, like insights on combating, like her and the minions. How do we approach STRAHD and defeat STRAHD in that case? Because he seems to have an entire, 2 colonies or whole pretty much world essentially at his control.
Yep. So I'm gonna need you to give me a D6.
Just one.
A whole lot of these.
Worried about that.
Never mind.
Yep. And I need you to give me a D hundo. So you take 2 points of piercing as you're like carving in your hand, doing your symbols as you do, calling upon your deity. You feel her presence in your mind. You feel that she's still sort of annoyed with you. And as you're asking her questions,
Quite again. Yes, Udi Tootie.
it's less Valley Girl, more like no, it's more like fuck. Anyway, she's a little aggressive. But you're left with this like impactful, like, stop wasting time, find where he lives, kill him. That's all you get. The rest of you, Nelyani, Father Lucian says, I didn't want to say it in front of your party, but I know you're not from here. I can only imagine where you come from. I'm a little worried about our church here, Daliani.
What's wrong in the church?
Oh. You know STRAHD.
Yes.
We were protected. Some Saint Anstrel's bones were dug up, and they were protecting this church. I'm afeared that STRAHD will attack us. It's a bit of a concern of mine, and I don't know how...
STRAHD's going to attack everybody unless he's stopped.
That is true, but we've had some protections. I must tell you that the bones of Saint Andro was buried underneath our church. These protected us from STRAHD himself, so this was a very good safe haven for the people of Vallaki. But I cannot offer these protections anymore, and I'm a little nervous because, well, I'm still telling people we're safe here. But I don't think it's true anymore. Not now that the bones have been stolen. I don't know what to do.
Do you know who took the bones?
I have a feeling I know who took the bones.
STRAHD?
No, there's a boy here. There's a boy. There's a family that comes to our church, and a young boy. He's 6 years old. I haven't told anyone of these bones, but I did tell him because he was so scared of STRAHD. You must understand. And I told him, don't worry. The bones of Saint Andro will protect us in this church. And he's the only one I told, and I believe he told his brother. His brother goes by the name of Milivoj.
Is that Russian?
I don't know what that means, but I suspect that he's the one who dug them up, and I don't know why. Perhaps they thought they could use these in some manner for their own home, to protect them. Everyone's scared of STRAHD, you see. Despite the Burgomaster's best efforts at protecting us with happiness, everyone's nervous. What?
So you want me to go get the bones from these boys?
Well, I don't know that these boys have done it. I suspect that they have, but maybe you could, for them, as a person of the Morning Lord. That's not me. Maybe you could have a word.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll go and visit these boys, and we'll try to get your bones back, or find out where they are from them.
That would be wonderful, because I worry that if I were to do this, they would not trust me more, and I can't have that. But maybe you can be more or less direct, maybe, or find a certain way to talk to them and see. As a person of the Morning Lord, of course.
Just tell us where they live, and we'll go over there.
Well, one of them is here now. He's the boy with the shovel. His younger brother just left.
All right, well, we'll go talk to the boy with the shovel.
Okay. Thank you. And when will you like to perform your services? Could I get you tonight?
Yeah, you can get me tonight. Yeah, I will do a service here in the church tonight.
Wonderful.
Good thing you accepted for tonight, because we're not staying here beyond tonight.
Yeah, apparently that creepy guy wants me.
I'm gonna give you a DM's inspiration, Leonie.
Why would I do?
You're
Inspirational
being
stuff.
how you should be.
Thank you.
All right. So
You weren't being,
I never get DM's inspiration for being for how I should be.
like, you know.
you're always rude.
That's fucking Bobbins' character, though, isn't it?
All right, take a DM's inspiration for being rude. All right. In fact, everyone gets DM's inspiration because you guys have been great.
Okay, Oprah.
And you get inspiration.
And
And
you get inspiration.
You get inspiration.
Okay. So all right, I'm gonna flash to Hedoc and Fizz now.
The death of Hedoc. I'm sorry.
Fizz looks to you, Hedoc, and he says, Hedoc, I know where they are. I know their stuff. Let's go. And you can see that Fizz is highly trained on. He's a tracker, right? He's a ranger, and he's able to identify, despite however many shitty times he's identified ever in the past. This time he's spot on, and
He does it.
He does it, and he tracks to the church, and he stops the church. He says, Hedoc, now's the time.
Time for what?
She's in there. Go get her.
Let's go together.
I can't. I must stay here.
I'm scared.
You can do it.
Okay, and then I
Now, don't forget,
Walk
you're
into the-
still under the effect of this. So,
I walk in like a zombie.
okay. You all see Hedoc walk in. And he finds you. As Nelyani is coming away or coming out of these back rooms, and I don't know, Nelyani, are you heading to the kid with the shovel? There's the kid with the shovel. There's the crying woman. Bobbins is nowhere. The rest of you see Hedoc heading towards Nelyani. The boy looks at Nelyani and just sort of like, I don't know, starts walking in another direction. Like towards the exit. Kind of like towards Hedoc.
I'm going to ask Kyra and Udaquad to stop the boy with the shovel.
Like out loud, because this is like a big church. You're going to be like, oh, get that boy.
Oh my goodness.
Is that what you're
I'm
going to do?
next to her.
Yeah,
I'm
as
like
long-
right next to her. Like
No,
she could just say
you
it.
you actually weren't like right next to her because she was in the back
No.
rooms.
because
You have
with her back.
Yeah,
there.
shout it out. Say,
Yeah, I'm gonna
shout
belt
it
it out that somebody needs to stop the boy with the shovel.
stop that boy with the shovel.
Who's stopping him? Okay.
And Bobbins is who's ever with us.
So he starts looking like soon as Nelyani says that, he starts to run.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
And
Can you
I'd say-
stop him, Kyra? You're gonna stop him, are you? Let's do
Try. I've never
let's-
been in a train.
Let's do a contested dex. So give me a
What does that
dex
mean?
check.
Better move fast.
Just click dex and see what happens, and I'll try to beat you.
La 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 la. Give me a second. I don't have
Not
very
that I'm
high
trying to
dexterity.
beat you or anything,
But-
but maybe I am.
No, this is when you just, if you can't, you blind them with darkness.
That's a pretty good one.
Try to beat me. Try to beat me. You can't. You can't. Go get him.
And that's
Gonna catch
also
him.
correct. That's thinking like a spellcaster there, Chris.
Let him be like, Hunger of Hater, you're gonna get hurt, but you're gonna stop.
You didn't say how to stop him.
Okay, so he just starts bolting towards the door because, well, you know.
Can I do one of those stiff arms and he just runs into my arm? And
Do you want to do that? You
I would
do.
like to, and then
You
put him in.
are you are faster. You got a beat on him, but how do you want to stop him?
Oh, definitely. He's like running. He's like, oh no! And I'm gonna like stick out a leg or an arm. And he's gonna get stiff armed, and then I'm gonna like put him in a headlock.
Okay,
So he's like headlock.
quite a bit of work. You sure you want to do a strength check?
But I did dexterity.
She
I
did a
checked it.
trip because that's a dex check.
It's a trip. I tripped him.
Well, no, the dex was to like catch him up. Now you want to do all this other craziness.
Well, I thought you were giving me.
No, I'm giving you the opportunity to no, he's running towards the door.
Okay,
you're
fine.
coming.
He's doing the old double check.
Okay,
You stop
so you're
him.
stifling my creativity. I stop him. Okay, fine.
Oh my god. I'm not stifling. I'm asking you what you want to do, and then I'm going to make you do additional rolls based on what you actually want to do.
Well, she stopped him, so you should just give her that and let her do it however she wants.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, if you want to trip
it's like
him,
that
that's a
one
different
guy.
thing.
Remember that guy I was complaining about? And I said he's like tries to control all of his players.
Oh, shush your face.
Do him.
That's what yeah. So in that case, I'd be like, then I take my dagger out and I cut his heel.
Yeah, he's Achilles heel. Get it? Because it was
Like Pet Cemetery.
I'm just gonna say, stop this guy. He just got weird.
Okay. Were you going somewhere, child?
He's like a little boy.
Meanwhile,
like a child.
Udaquad, you're like in the middle of your little seance while all this kind of craziness is happening, and Hedoc doesn't stop heading towards Nil. You need a Hedoc and Niliani. Hedoc.
Well, do we actually know he's heading towards Niliani, or is he just heading towards the group? I mean, really?
Well, what you guys know and what he's actually doing is, I'm just saying, Hedoc is heading towards Niliani. You guys aren't weirded out by him doing that. I'm just saying that's what he's doing.
But do I notice? Can I be like, Nene, girl, run! Nene, run!
Nene!
Run from who?
Run!
Hedoc?
Yeah. Like,
No.
am I like
No,
picking
it's
up on
Hedoc.
Hedoc's
No,
line?
you just stopped this boy. You're involved in
Can
this boy.
Can I do like a perception check to see like if he's under something, because he's all up in my house.
It would be an insight check, guys. If you want to know his intentions, it's insight.
That's typical for Udaquad to be there, but not Hedoc.
Although it wouldn't be unusual for Neliani to pick up something with an insight check if because she's super wise.
Nene.
I'll do an insight check.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a high roll. Okay.
I was going to say you should be good at that.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely pick up on something's like weird about Hedoc.
Huh?
But Hedoc, what do you do?
Am I with Neliani now?
Yeah, you're like in her face, and Neliani, you see that Takaira has stopped this boy, but Hedoc's in your face. He's awkward. He's weird right now. Hedoc, what do you do? Your job is to bring her to that point that you were at before. That's your sole job.
Neliani, we have to leave. You must come with me.
But didn't I see that he was off with something? Like he's not normal?
You did? Do you resist? Ask?
Yeah, be like, yeah, no, I'm gonna stay here. Thanks.
I have preachy things to do.
Yeah, we gotta go find some bones. I don't have time to. Are you gonna take me to the bones?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't believe you're taking me to these bones.
She's a bone girl.
Yeah, bones.
We have
I mean,
all the bones.
that's something Udaquad would take me to go see, is bones.
Yeah, it was. That's what Udi's known for.
We have the best bones.
One. What is
So-
it?
What
I mean-
convenient location.
Hedoc, if it doesn't go well by oral, I mean, you're compelled to like take her by force.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Takaira,
No, yeah.
Takaira, what do you want to do with this?
Oral.
What do you want to?
Oral or by force. Okay.
What do you want to do with this boy?
But throw
Well,
up.
I have to tell the group about the bones.
Yeah,
now like Hedoc's in my way, so
girl, tell me
gonna-
about the bone.
yeah,
was
so I'm
it?
gonna wave over because I guess
Tell
they
me
caught this
when.
thing. So I guess they caught the boy. So I have to go tell the group about the bones. So now we have to find.
Hedoc.
So are you?
What? Why are you giggling?
Well, 'cause Uduquad should be out of his trance already, so he should be hearing Yanni call for everybody, right? Like
Well,
a
you know that
stump.
there's a commotion going on. You know that Takira just stopped this boy. You're sort of getting a sense of what's happening. Hedoc is
Doing what Hedoc do. He's
Hedoc, I mean, what are you doing here? Like, you at this point, Nelyani is resisting you, and you are compelled to bring her to the location.
Yeah, but does she know he's under a spell? Was she able to
She doesn't.
perceive
She
there was
just
something
knows.
off?
She knows
She just
something's
knows there's
off.
something off.
She knows something's up.
Hedoc, you're compelled
Well,
to take her.
I grab Nelyani's wrist and I tell her,
I've been listen.
This is
come
like
with
the 5th time today somebody has grabbed me. Stop
Girl.
grabbing.
Girl. Oh,
Okay.
girl.
We're little
I have
touchy.
things to do.
Oh.
I don't have time to go with you right now unless you're leading me over to this boy so we
need
can
you to
like
give-
interrogate him.
I need you to
time
do a
for this.
contested strength check against
Oh, I'll fail this
Hedoc.
crap.
Against Hedoc?
Yep.
Against
Contested
Hedoc?
what?
strength check. So you both roll strength check, and
What?
if you fail,
What's
Hedoc
Hedoc?
starts dragging
What?
you.
He's gonna throw her over. Listen, I've been reading a lot of romance novels lately, and if he doesn't throw
Oh
her
my
over
God.
his shoulder, I'm leaving. I am leaving this group forever.
My
You will
goodness.
never see me again if you don't. If there is not some
It's up to
modest
Hedoc
written-
how he does
Promises.
I will leave.
it.
You have such a dirty
You will
mind.
never see me again if you don't throw
Hedoc,
her over your shoulder and
strength
go,
check.
"Hey, He-Man, we're done."
Hedoc's
No.
facing out.
Nene, you gotta be like, "Oh no."
There you go. Sorry.
Oh my
Oh.
God!
I won!
What the hell?
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Nelyani beat him.
so Hedoc, you grab her wrist, and she's like,
I mean, I guess you could argue that.
"Well, hold on a minute." So Nelyani, you break free of his wrist grab because you're obviously triggered by all of this touching on you. Ridiculous. Hedoc, it's time to step it up. And you hear in your mind,
Hmm.
I'm gonna knock her out.
So by then, I guess
I'm gonna knock her out.
can
Okay.
Uduquad show up and like kind of see this altercation and like smack Uduquad in the face?
let's get it in initiative.
I'm gonna smack him.
Let's do an initiative.
Shit.
Let's go, losers.
Wait,
How
I
do
don't
we-
have your.
how do
Wait,
we
wait, wait,
click
wait,
on
wait, wait,
our-
wait.
Guys,
I don't have all the tokens on this map. So let me go to a.
A church map.
I hate to do this, but I'm just
Do I
like,
have a freaking
what the
church
hell's
map?
wrong with
I don't even
Uduquad?
know if I have a church map. I might have.
I mean, Hedoc in the sense Uduquad's really not pleased with Hedoc's actions.
Make a map. Ah, wait, maybe I can use.
I mean, a church could be a box, right?
It could. But you know,
Here's church. Here's the
It's all
steeple.
about the showmanship.
Here's the door.
Right?
Here are the people. Here the people. Here the people.
this is one of those things where like campaign goes sideways to what I was planning, and
Yep.
I don't really have it ready, so I'm just like winging it now, which I like. All right, that was weird. Never doing that again. Until now. Okay, I'm not doing
I can
that.
go with
Krusty.
it. Lean
Krusty the
in.
Clown.
He is indeed a clown. Oh.
Okay, I got a box, and I'm gonna bring some people in.
Where my people at? Where my people at?
Where are my people?
Party people. Pew, pew, pew.
Good, dude. Yeah, all sorts of shit going on. I love it. Okay, so who are my who everybody's here, right? So let's bring Kyra. I feel like, okay, Kyra, you're at the door with this dude. Make you a little
Are we
bigger.
gonna? I got the little dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna make you bigger.
Do you guys see? I just see the big map.
So the little dude has the bones, or he knows where the bones are.
Oh, you just see the little map? That's because I haven't moved you guys to this.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm still making the map. But I'll bring you onto it as I'm making it, if that makes it more exciting. There we go. Making a map. Right, Kyra, we got a Blanche. I kind of figure like Blanche is like up in here, somewhere amongst some pews. I feel like Bobbins is off to the side, like he does. Fizz is fine. Hedoc is sort of like in the middle, because like I imagine like a church that has like a middle like aisleway and pews off to the side, right?
Yeah.
And Nelly.
Indeed.
All right, and Nelyani is right next to Hedoc. And oh god, Nelyani. All right, there's the Nelyani, and we got a Udaquad who was previously in a dark corner, right? So you're kind of like right there.
And
Why don't I see your character? Work with me, dude. All right, so we got an Udaquad over here, and then we got this other kid that was not sequestered, but tackled by Kyra. Probably likes it. She's still in her dress.
And I was thinking about making.
He's 18, so
bikini.
but he's got like this crazy shovel. He's like, ugh. But you're stopping him. There's all this commotion. Here's your map. Let's roll initiative. Let's go. Roll initiative. Because Udaquad, well, actually, Udaquad, you were about to do something, right? You were gonna walk up, so let's just say you're closer.
Yeah, I was gonna actually walk up to Hedoc and ask him, "What's your problem?" Because I saw him grabbing at Nelyani.
Right.
Yeah, I'm about to slap him.
Okay. All right. Everyone roll initiative. No.
I did. I forgot to click my token. I got a 17. I got a 17.
Okay, I got you.
Finding my initiative. There we go.
Oh, I clicked on her now.
I got you though. 17. Cool. All right, and I mean, I'm not gonna really change the music. I'm sorry, Hedoc, but I don't think that's initiative.
Oh, we're going back to the. Never mind. I thought you said something else.
Need another initiative from this dude. It's only fair that he gets an initiative. Oops. There, that changed to Kyra. To Kyra, you're 17. This dude that you're next to is 16. Okay, everyone roll initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, let me get this turn order going. Okay, Bobbins. You see this weird situation where Hedoc is being a little forceful, but you probably, I mean, you kind of heard what was going on, but you weren't really paying attention too close because you're watching all the things. So their individual conversation they were having where he's like, let's go, I have bones. You didn't really catch that, but you now see that Hedoc is being aggressive. Udaquad kind of ran up, and you know, it's a little cringy right now. Like, what the fuck is going on with Hedoc?
I will train my bow on Hedoc because I think something's up. And if he does any aggressive moves, I will shoot him.
Oh, shit.
So I'm holding my action.
Okay. Holding your action. Blanche, what would you like to do?
Blanche, you are muted.
I love the intent, but you're mute.
So, I'm sorry, where's that? Is the guy right by Takira here?
No. Well, I guess
Yeah.
it depends on who you're wanting to focus on. Hedoc is being very dodgy towards Nilyani and kind of like being grabby. And then the boy with the shovel down by Takira is just attempting to flee.
And I caught him.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't like mess like he's a boy.
He's a boy.
Okay. Well, who's trying to grab Nilyani?
Hedoc.
Hedoc? Oh, Hedoc. Hedoc's gone rogue.
From what we can tell.
I mean, he's just being kind of rude. I don't think you guys know that he's gone rogue, per se.
Yeah.
Only Nilyani really has that insight that something's off.
Okay.
From what you guys can tell, I mean, he just seems a little aggressive, but I mean...
Okay.
You don't... I just don't want to say, like, you guys just know something's up.
Which is why I'm holding my action.
Yeah, I think I'm going to hold an action as well. I'll hold my short bow action.
And what will trigger you to do anything? Like, is there anything specific that's like, you know, motherfucker?
Well, I guess if the boy like attacks like Takira or something like that.
Wait, you're trained on Hedoc, not the boy.
Oh. So I guess if Hedoc harms somebody, like injures or something intentionally.
And I should ask that for you too, Bobbins. Like, I know that you're saying like you're trained on Hedoc, but like, what kind of?
If he does anything aggressive, if I consider it aggressive,
he's already aggressive.
Well, okay, if he crosses a threshold that I view as aggressive, he isn't aggressive right now. He is just being angry and trying to tell her apparently to go with him.
Aggressive pain.
Grabs her.
He already grabbed her.
Easy pulling her out the door?
Well, I mean, she broke his grab, but...
Right. If he tries to grab her and pull her out the door or anything more aggressive than that, I will shoot.
Okay, got it. Hedoc. She broke your grab and now everyone's kind of like on you, but it doesn't really matter to you. You have one mission only. Get her to the location. That's it.
Yep. So can I attack? How do I knock her out? Like
you just
this type of...
You can just use your normal weapon and just do non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Okay, non-lethal damage.
So you want to attack her with your great axe?
Sure, non-lethally, I guess, if that's possible. I don't know.
Think of it like this. You're pulling out, you're smacking her with the flat of the blade instead of the axe.
Okay.
I mean, but you could, but beyond, hold on, but you don't have to do that. You could grapple her. Like, so this is sort of like an unarmed attack. You could like grapple her or like grab her and forcefully take her. You could do that. As opposed to just slashing at her with your great axe.
What? I feel like I should I don't know, I feel like Nilyani will break free or can she cast any spells?
Well, Nilyani is very weak.
Yeah, she's totally not her killer. She doesn't drop fireballs on anybody or anything.
Who does she just self-destructs?
But I mean, if she's grappled, I mean, she's not gonna be able to do like anything that has hand movement.
Yeah, if you restrain her.
And if you cover her mouth, you can't do anything that has mouth, like somatic or whatever. I mean, so there's ways of doing it that you don't have to like whip out your axe and just like slash the crap out of her.
Okay, well let's do that way. The alternative.
Opposed athletics checks. Opposed athletics checks. Everybody, we are doing opposed athletics checks.
Opposed athletics check.
So, the intent behind your attack against her is to grapple her, correct?
Yes.
Like just like grab her and like take her, right? Or do you want to throw her up on your shoulder as was suggested, or what do you want to do? Like what's the end goal?
She's going over the shoulder, like a continental shoulder.
Well, no, it's up to Hedoc what he wants to do.
Make it sexy, Tina.
I mean,
come on.
I just want the highest
It's
success rate.
Hedoc. I'm not going to play
For
his character. It's up to him. What do you want to do?
I want the highest success rate for Vlad.
Grapple's probably your best shot because you can one-shot it and take her out the door versus having to beat her down.
Could I make a bad pun? I was gonna. Never mind.
All right. If he goes in for that grapple, though, I am taking my shot.
Let's grapple.
It's an athletics check. She's definitely going to.
Yep.
What's your AC?
Oh, he definitely gets it.
Hedoc?
Yeah, my AC is 15.
All right, I hit you.
Don't be like this.
Yep, don't want to shoot you.
Why's it gotta be like that?
And you will take some damage, but you're also gonna have to make a save. Should be easy for you to make though.
What save?
DC 13 con.
A lot of things are happening here.
Boom! You are paralyzed.
Oh man.
Okay, so you're gonna take 17 points of piercing. And does the paralyzed do any damage, or is just paralyzed?
Just paralyzed.
Okay.
Oh man,
well, I mean, this is. How many of those arrows do you have left? I always ask
7
you.
left. 7 left. I'm almost out.
Okay. All right. So, Hedoc, you are now paralyzed, which means you can't move or speak. You're incapacitated. You fail strength, dex save throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack that hits you is a critical hit. And you're also incapacitated, so you have no actions or reactions. So you're just basically done. But I think you get a saving throw at the end of your turn.
Yeah, at the end of every one of his turns, he gets a save.
Right. So, Bobbins. So, Hedoc, we never got a roll out of Nelyani, but let's just assume, for the sake of assuming that low strength, that you got her ass, and then you got shot by Bobbins right in the shoulder blade, and you just immediately let go because that pain was stinging, but you kind of like stuck in this position. Like, what does the rest of you do?
I will also
wait, no, not what does the rest of
up.
you do. We are hold on, we are an initiative. So
I was gonna say initiative, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say quickly tie him up though. That's
well, hold on. That was your turn. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Kyra, what do you want to do?
So I still have the kid, right?
You have the kid, and he's looking like really freaked out because of all this shit that's happening right now.
Okay, so I have the kid.
But he's not like he ran. You stopped him. Not being aggressive to you.
So he knows where the bones are, right?
You don't know anything about bones. All you know is that Nelyani said, "Stop that kid."
No, Nelyani said, "Stop him. He has the bones."
Did you say that, Nelyani? Did you say he has the bones?
Yeah, he's the one with the he was like, he's the one with the bones.
Even though that's weird to be like,
yeah,
I don't remember.
I don't know. That's weird to be like, oh.
I thought I told the group about it before.
No. He was walking
literally.
you. No.
Well
Yes, she did.
then,
She's
no,
like,
I just told
"He's
him
the
to
one with the
stop.
bone."
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, no. You said he has the bone. You got Yanni.
That's
But
fine.
what
Let's
is the
just
bone?
say that. Let's just say that happened. Let's just say that happened.
But
So,
what
Takira, what do you want to do with this kid?
So he's got the bone.
He's not aggressive to you at all, or he was just trying to get out.
Boy. I'm in the red dress, right?
You
Good
are
big
in the red
boy.
dress.
I heard you got a bone to show me. Where's it at? Oh, we need to bring it back. Can I like seduce-ish? He thinks, he's gonna show me the bones and I'll give him the bones.
She is officially hitting on a little kid.
He's 18. He said he was
He's
18.
technically an adult, right?
Oh, is he 18? Is he 18? I thought he was
That's what
like
he
on
said.
YouTube. Sorry about the coughing.
Originally, I thought he was a kid too, and I was just gonna scare him. So I want to make him feel better.
So you're no longer a pedophile. That's good.
Yeah, I was gonna scare him if he was a little kid. But then he said he was 18, and I was like, 18-year-old boy. Takira will do one better. I'll get those bones. Don't you worry, friend.
So,
I'm gonna get them
say
bones.
again real quick, because a round is 6 seconds. So in that 6 seconds, you say to him,
Heard you got a bone to show me, big boy.
She's trying to be sexy.
okay,
I'm trying to flirt with the kid.
okay.
with the boy?
Oh yeah, I could do a charm roll.
Well, that's good because
persuasion.
I have the charm. I can use the charm staff. I can charm him with my staff.
You wanna do
That's
that?
what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
that's two
Yeah.
charges. That's 2 charges on your staff. You're down to 16
charges.
charges. I'm
Oh.
just kidding. You're down to like 1 charge left.
No, you're
Don't
not.
Don't let it charge
No,
up.
I'm not. Why do you
Just-
keep doing that to me?
I don't know. It's fun.
Okay, because I keep thinking like they're gonna leave me forever. You got
Because
me
your
have a complex
amazing
now.
notes can't tell me I'm wrong. That's why.
Amazing.
Aha!
1 charge today.
Oh! Okay.
I did. I used it earlier.
Yes, you did.
So this is my second charge.
Yep.
We're really going for it. Okay. So charm. I gotta look up charm person, right?
Uh-huh. So charm person is I think there's a wisdom saving throw, and he just becomes he's like an acquaintance, or he's friendly to you. He's friendly. He'll be very friendly.
He'll
But
give
it
you
is a
whatever I
wisdom.
want. Perfect.
It is a wisdom save, so let me do it real quick, dude.
Everybody just
I'm pretty sure he'll fail. Oh yeah. So he's enamored by you. He's just like, he's not even looking at your face anymore. He's just staring at your tits.
That's all I've ever wanted.
He's just, and like, maybe even like, not even really hearing what you're saying. Bones?
Just Takira's
But
real
you're-
strength. 18-year-old boys.
Yeah.
This is where she shines.
So, I mean, that's your turn, and you're asking about Bones, and now it's his turn.
No,
and he's gonna tell
take
you about
me.
Bones.
We're going to find the bones. Don't make it like that.
It's his turn.
Don't try to. You're gonna try to.
You made it like that.
What
No,
did I do?
he's
I
gonna
haven't
try
done anything. I haven't even done anything yet.
He's gonna make it be like he's too horny to know what you're talking about. Now he can't function.
Did
And
you
he can't
try?
take
Did
you
you
to the
try? Did you
bone.
try and seduce him?
But he can still understand me.
Takira, as long as you keep him there, I don't care if he's the
What is
super
this?
boy ever.
What is this? I want my
All right,
cake and
fine.
eat it too. I want to seduce you, but not you be seduced to the point where you're seduced. That's not right.
No, a seduced person still like has a brain.
No, see, he's
Have you met
18.
an 18-year-old
He's
boy?
18.
Wait.
He doesn't have a
Have
brain.
you met an 18-year-old boy? Have you?
That's fair. But
He has no brain. Wait, I know where his brain is. It's where the bones are. I'll show you where the bone is. No.
I'll show you. Tell me where the bone is, big boy.
No.
Oh,
Hold on. That's not what I was gonna do, by the way. So anyway,
Uh-huh.
let's get back to it because I got like 30 seconds left of my
That's
reaction.
not what you were gonna do. My split.
No, I promise you it wasn't. I wasn't. I promise you.
Okay.
He's actually very nervous about the situation because
Right.
he was just running and you stopped
He's
him.
like, I'm gonna lose my V card,
No,
or
no.
the vampire's gonna kill
Damn
me.
it.
What's more worth it?
Are you gonna let me say a thing?
No.
All right. So so he was running because Nelyani was like, "Get that guy!" And so he was running. You stopped him, but he stopped by this beautiful woman who's like, "Where are the bones?
My tits.
Where are the bones?" And so he's just at first he's sort of like,
where are the bones? Here's my tits. Where are the bones? Here's my tits.
Okay, we already did this. I'm trying to continue with this damn guy. He's like, he stops and he's like, I don't have the bones. I don't have the bones.
Do you know where the bones? Do you know who has the bones?
I know who has the bones. I know who has the bones.
Who has the bones?
That's the end of
Who
this.
has
Oh my god.
Udaquad.
Who has the bones?
Who got the bone?
Where's the bone hidden?
Where that bone at, yo?
The sexiest talk about a corpse that's ever happened.
Speaking of bones, where is it?
I mean, I thought Udaquad was a little hoey, but dang. Redemption.
Oh my god.
Finally, Takara's hoe ways come in handy.
These last couple days. Bro,
No, but she's just a big tease.
no, like Titty Fresh Fryer. Come on.
Fresh fire.
Fresh fire.
Which would have been a much better name than Friar Talk. But
Okay, Udaquad, you're on the clock. 40 seconds. What do you want to do?
So,
Can you make me a t-shirt?
so Hedoc is, I guess, like, he's down, right? He's, like, paralyzed.
he went stiff as a board and fell over. Yeah.
Well, no, he's like in this reaction. He grabbed it, Nelyani. He's like in this reaction because he got like an arrow stuck in him. He's like,
So I'm gonna pretty much yell. I'm gonna be like, "Stop! He's not himself," and I'm gonna tie him up with my rope.
okay.
Yay! You did it.
Yeah, I mean, because I've worked with Hedoc very many times, so I'm gonna tie him up. I don't want to hurt him. I'm
Nelyani.
gonna tell Nelyani if she's okay.
No.
Hedoc got shot with an arrow. Udaquad tied him up. What are you doing? The boys stopped.
Well, I'm gonna.
You've
walk
already created a chaotic scene in the church.
Just bless him.
This is all your fault.
If we could start calling him
Do not bless him, by the way.
a young man rather than a kid.
Anybody has manacles? That'd be a good time. For about now.
Manacle? What's a manacle?
I don't have
Can't
remove
come.
curse memorized. God damn it.
That's okay.
What? I'm just gonna ignore Hedoc because he's obviously not himself. And
What's Hedoc under? What spell is Hedoc under from the vampire?
We don't know. We don't even know what's going on.
We just.
All right, go on now. No.
So the group.
You guys have
So
no clue.
the group knows that he's like not himself. So I'm gonna walk away. I need to like interrogate this boy over here.
Right.
Walks over him while he's tied up on the ground.
Like I don't have time for him right now.
All right. So
Can
you go to the
can
boy.
I
And what do you say? Well, you have 6 seconds. What do you say to the boy?
You're gonna want to talk through me because I'm seduced him.
She's the Titty Fresh Fryer.
He's currently telling Takara, "I don't have your bone."
There were
But,
bones at this church that were for the STRAHD vampire guy, and they were
bones
taken.
at the church from the STRAHD vampire guy, and they were taken. Where are they, big boy? Remember, he's charmed. He's charmed.
Are we at the top of the round already?
You didn't
wait.
My question.
Wait, he did.
Yeah,
He
and I
said,
was
"I don't have your
repeating
bones."
it.
Father Luchin, by the way, comes out just before you take a turn, Bobbins. Father Luchin comes out and says, "What is going on here?"
He knows who has the bones, though. He told me he knows.
Please stop! What is happening? There's too much happening. What's happening? I don't understand.
Excuse me. Who has the bone? Who has the bone?
Wait, hold
Who
on
has
a
the
minute.
bone?
When I'm gonna pause you real quick, Bobbins, because there's a bunch of stuff that happens real quick. So as Father Luchin comes out and says, "What is happening? are you doing, people? Oh, there we go. The woman who was crying gets up and just runs out the frickin' door. As the doors open, an arrow, a bolt, flies.
Oh my god.
Striking the boy right in the heart.
It's a bull.
He didn't have any damage already.
What the heck, man? I
Whoop.
caught it.
He's
I
dead.
caught that arrow.
He's
I
dead.
caught the arrow. I slapped that
why
arrow.
You know,
away.
you know what you
Spell
did
called
catch,
Revivify.
Takira? Give me a perception check right now.
Takira, perception check really quickly.
Getting on it. I'm going as fast as I
Can
can.
Eliani make one too? Because she's standing right there.
Yep.
Yeah, she is next to me.
You're just
Damn,
gonna see. I know what you're gonna see.
I know.
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
The crit.
Now, Yanni,
It all.
you don't need to make one.
Wow.
It didn't,
Yanni.
in fact.
Okay, well, now that you rolled that, no, I'm just kidding. No, Takira and Eliani, as those doors opened and that lady ran out and a bolt came through, you recognize Fizz that shot that. And
Yeah.
just
They
totally
shot
down
it?
that, totally down that boy. Right through the heart. As that happened, Father Luchin screams, Bobbins, now it is your turn.
All right. Real quick question. Which way is Hedoc facing when he fell over paralyzed?
Hedoc is not fell over. He's just standing
Okay, well,
there,
he's been
paralyzed.
tied up though, so it's not like he kept standing while he was getting tied up.
Well, I don't know. Did you put him to the ground tied up, or is he I just felt like he was like
Oh,
restrained.
you feel like he just he said, well, he's tied up, so I guess it depends on your interpretation of that.
Well,
Whatever.
Well,
I
Uduquan, how
take it
did you
he's
tie
still
him up?
facing this
Are
way.
you
then.
hog tying him, or are you just tying him? Because he was just like stood up, like as the arrow hit him in the shoulder blade. He's just like still standing there, paralyzed. He didn't fall over. But Uduquan, if you could have put him on the ground, tie him up, or you could have tied him up in place.
I mean, I pretty much like did the best thing that I knew how to do and hogtied him.
Okay.
I mean,
So
that's
then
how
he's on the ground. So what do you mean? He's
I
facing.
take it he's facing that way.
Yeah.
Okay, but I move this way, and in some random location, which he will not know, I will stealth.
Okay.
Because I'm expecting this to go sideways again.
Okay.
And let's hope I roll. All right. Not the best. I'm hiding amongst the pews, I guess.
Everyone who has a passive perception over 15 can see Bobbins trying to hide.
And I will keep my bow out and ready it on Hedoc in case he gets loose.
Okay. Blanche. What do you want to do? All sorts of crazies happening. Hedoc's hogtied by your own crew. This boy just got killed.
Yeah.
Father Luchin is screaming to everyone, stop.
So I'm just gonna ready an action.
You're damning the place of the Lord. What are you reading?
What's +2 quarterstaff? What does that mean?
That's your stick.
You got to swing it at someone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a magical quarterstaff.
Well, I'll just ready my magic stick.
You could always ready a tree.
A tree?
It does turn into a tree. It does turn into a tree.
Staff does turn into a tree.
What?
This
Or
is
you can
why
okay.
people have to say it's
I know it says locate awakening treants.
Okay, I'm moving on.
Okay.
Hedoc, who's not here, does not get an action because he's not here. Kyra, this kid just fell in front of you. You saw Fizz outside the door. Shoot him. Clearly it was Fizz to you. Like, there's no doubt in your mind. You have no idea about Hedoc. You know nothing, right? So don't metagame this, but you just saw Fizz, who you haven't seen in at least a day or two since Kretsk, and just shot this kid. Can't hear you. You're muted.
And probably like I'd see Fizz, and I don't think I would assume he did a bad thing. Like,
right.
I don't feel.
There's no reason for you to assume he's acting in a bad way.
I would think like, oh, he was stopping the kid. Good job, Fizz. Like, you did too good of a job.
Right. Typical for him to be behind and like shoot things, and that's what he does.
Yeah, and he's just so good at shooting stuff.
The only thing weird here is that you haven't seen him in a couple days.
Bro, where you been?
Counterpoint: one of your own pals just came in and tried to kidnap Neliani too.
But that has nothing.
Just throwing that out
there. There's no tie, right? There's
a pattern.
Takira wouldn't see it.
Okay, granted.
John would see it.
Bobbins would see it. He's not stupid.
I don't think Bobbins kind of dumb.
Takira's not dumb, but when she noticed that, I think she
You guys have been looking for Fizz.
12 intelligence.
You guys have been looking for Fizz.
Yeah, I feel like I would be confused before I would get there eventually, but I wouldn't be there right away. I'd be like, huh?
I think that's actually pretty accurate. Like a little confused, like what happened and why is Fizz here now?
And then I'm kind of piecing it together.
All right.
And
you want to do anything?
And well, are we? So we're still technically an initiative. Is Fizz after us, or was
you have
Fizz
no idea what Fizz is doing?
I have no idea what Fizz is doing.
All you know is that that dude got shot down. You know that Hedoc is tied up. It's very weird right now.
I'm gonna just like cast shield on myself.
Okay.
Don't do that.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna waste a spell slot.
Because that's a reaction spell. It only lasts a round.
Yeah. It only lasts a round. I guess I'll just ready an action. I will ready.
Make it fast.
I will ready fire bolts to anyone who comes towards me that I don't like.
Okay. The boy is dead, so he's
like
getting any actions. Udaquad, what do you want to do?
The boy is dead?
Yep.
Did you
Shot through the heart!
Did you skip Hedoc's turn, by the way?
Hedoc didn't get a turn because he's restrained and he's not present.
Who? Oh. I was going to say, because he gets a save.
Yeah, who killed the child?
Well, he wasn't present when it was his turn, so I skipped him.
Oh.
That's the bonus of shit.
Wait, yeah, who killed the child?
Fizzy Pop killed the kid.
You don't know that Udaquad who killed the child.
Oh, but I saw him clear as day.
But you wouldn't be like, Fizz killed the child! Come on.
I'd be like, bro, good job, Fizz. Did you meet too? Okay, bye.
So
let's be real here. It just happened.
Yeah.
The Kyra and Neliani saw it. You didn't mention it because if you mentioned it, you would have said it already on your turn. Udaquad, you have no idea what's going on other than Hedoc is hogtied by you.
Yeah, I'm still.
And then this boy looks dead now.
Okay, so I know that Neliani migrated away from me.
By the way, the doors opened and they shut. Like on, they shut. So like. You don't know what's beyond the. Oh yeah. Like someone walks out, the door automatically shuts.
Okay, so in that sense, I guess Neliani walked away and somebody died. So I'm gonna go ahead and ready Eldritch Blast.
Meanwhile, Father Luch is freaking out.
I know. It's okay. He's a man of the cloth. He doesn't understand the real world. I'm going to train it on kind of like in the area of where the commotion that Neliani ran to. But also keep an eye on this, Hedoc as well. So I'm going to hold an action of Eldritch Blast for if, any kind of command from the group comes to, kill it.
Neliani, this boy just dropped in front of you. You know Fizz did it.
Oh.
You haven't seen Fizz in a couple days. The door's shut. Father Lucien behind you is freaking out. This is absolutely super stressful. What in the fuck is going on with Hedoc? Why did we
I
just
don't know.
see his
Hedoc
face?
is back. Do you want him to take his turn before mine?
Nope. No, he missed it. He lost it.
Well, that's
What do you
not
do?
fair. Okay.
Well, no, it's not fair that he left for popcorn. What do you want to do?
I left for a whoopie pie, and actually I ended up my baby to sleep. A
What do
little
you-
puppy.
Niliani, what's your
Yeah,
turn?
I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just stand here and look good. Like, I don't know.
That's what she does best.
Bobbins. Oh,
It's too difficult.
before your
right
turn, Bobbins. Father Luchin comes running up, and he says, "You must stop this now. You must stop this, Niliani, please. Can we make this stop?" And we can end this battle scene right now.
Now, if
Does
I feel
everyone
like-
calm down?
no, if somebody saw somebody kill someone, kill that bitch.
Now, Hedoc is struggling. The question is, do you want to pursue?
If this is shooting bitches, fuck that.
Well, Udaquad, you don't know that. You don't know anything about Fizz shooting
No,
bitches.
no, I agreed. That's why I'm just kind of looking like.
I'm gonna say.
All right, we're gonna continue. Bobbins, what do you want to do?
What's going on?
Father Luchin's like, please stop. This is sacred ground here. Please.
Well, you
Do not
did you say
invite-
Hedoc is
Do not
struggling?
invite STRAHD with your evil.
Did you say Hedoc is struggling?
Yeah.
How is he struggling? He's paralyzed. Is he unparalyzed?
Oh, right. He's paralyzed. He's not struggling. He's
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
I
Well,
forgot he was paralyzed.
Bobbins is going to keep his arrow trained on Hedoc, and they can take care of the rest of whatever the fuck is going on. But if Hedoc gets loose, he's shooting him again. That's what's happening. Or even
Okay.
tries to start struggling, he's shooting
Got
him
it.
again.
Blanche, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna sing a calming song.
Oh, is this a real
To
song
just
or
kind of
you're,
relax everybody.
you're not even a bard? You're just singing.
She wants to be
But
a bard.
I'm singing the song of nature, so I sing like a
Song
like
of
a
nature.
sparrow sweet song.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, Hedoc, give me a what is it?
Blanche is,
What-
Blanche is channeling somebody.
what's the save?
Osco.
Bobbins, what is the save that Hedoc gets?
It's a DC 13.
Con, right?
Con, yeah.
All right, Hedoc, give
not a hard one.
Con. Oh, shit.
Oh shit! See, look
Yeah.
at that. Look at your extremes there, buddy.
Hedoc is no longer paralyzed, so he is struggling now.
So he's
But
struggling.
you use your turn, you're restrained. So you are restrained, and you use your turn to. You're not paralyzed, but you are restrained.
All right. Well, I think that hits either way.
Wait. Oh, because you see him struggling,
Yeah.
and now he has to make a con check again.
Yep. And he takes 24 points of damage.
Hedoc, you take 24 points of damage, and I need you to give me a con check. Con save, sorry. Oh, he is not
Still going.
paralyzed. So you just pelt him. He does take damage, but
24.
and
Yeah,
when
24.
you're shooting him, he's like, "What are Father Luchin? What are you doing, sir?" Kyra.
I'm completely ignoring that idiot.
Father Luchin's freaking out. Bobbins is pelting Hedoc with arrows.
I'm gonna send a message. I'm gonna send a message to Bobbins and Udi Tootie, and I'm gonna say, "Fizz just killed this kid. Do you think he meant to?" Question mark. Then. And then,
Interesting.
like this emoji.
Kid's dead. Udaquad. You get the message from Takira. Fizz did kill this kid. You must. I mean, I compel you to think that you must be weirded out by this.
I'm confused by like the fact that Hedoc's tied up right now.
What in the fuck is going on? Hedoc's crazy.
The fuckery here.
Why is Fizz? What?
Yeah.
Frankly,
I don't give a damn.
Hedoc's tied up. He's the same size as me. Fizz is a little intimidating because he's taller.
Hedoc is wriggling around, by the way.
So I'm going to come over here and join the wonderful group of the ladies.
This kid is dead. There's just blood everywhere.
Do I see arrows?
You see a crossbow bolt in his heart.
Good thing I'm wearing red.
So in this situation, am I able to see out the door?
No, the doors are shut. I'll remind you, the woman ran out, and as she ran out, she pushed the door, and the door shut behind her. As she opened that door, though, Fizz fired a bolt and hit the kid.
Okay, well, I guess with this situation...
It might have been an accident.
It might have been.
You have no idea. I mean, he might have been ready in action for anything.
Shot my crossbow
Listen,
into a kid?
No, there's so many times where you guys ready in action of like, if anything comes out of this door or anything comes near me, I shoot. He may have been ready in action, and that woman ran out, and he shot the kid.
Let's see. I feel like we would know Fizz doesn't make mistakes, but
Fizz makes tons of mistakes.
In that respect, I will go ahead and train my held action of Eldritch Blast on the door, or if any other bolts come through that door from any other person on the other side, essentially.
Okay.
I'm kind of confused, so I'm just training.
Yeah, totally. No, Yanni, what do you want to do? You're still looking pretty. Udaquad's come up. Father Lucian is freaking out.
Where's the father guy?
He's to the north of Hedoc. Like, please stop! There's blood everywhere. What are you doing?
I don't want to go anywhere.
Who are you fighting against? It's just you people.
I don't want to go anywhere near Hedoc, so I'll just ignore the father dude and just stand here. So whatever.
Totally natural. The father dude puts his hand on Hedoc, and he puts his hand on you, Hedoc. And as he does so, you feel this fire. And I need you to take. No, you don't. Actually, no. Sorry, you don't. You don't take it. But you feel like this fire in you, Hedoc, and why? We need to unrestrain this man. And he starts working on the ties. Bobbins, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna knock him out with my last arrow. Hopefully.
Who?
Hedoc.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's see. Where is that?
With your last arrow?
Well, okay. I have advantage on him because he's restrained, right?
Yep.
Oh, good. Because otherwise I would have missed. All right, he takes 23 damage. That's non-lethal this time, and he should also have to make that save, but he'll probably make it.
Why would
just in case?
You said it was a regular arrow, so he doesn't need a save.
It's not a regular arrow. It's just an arrow. It's one of my.
You said your last arrow.
I just meant, dude. I just meant that. Like, I'm hoping this is the last arrow I need to use. That's all I meant by that.
He had a feeling it was gonna be.
Okay, so non-lethal. So that would bring you down to 0, Hedoc. But you do have to make a paralysis save. Although you're downed, so I don't actually think you need to make that. You're just unconscious. You're just unconscious.
I want him paralyzed and unconscious, just in case.
Hedoc, you're unconscious.
Have you seen him murder people? Do you think Bobbins really wants to get at that end of that axe? No.
So Hedoc, you're unconscious. Blanche, what do you want to do? You just saw Bobbins drop Hedoc. This is not normal behavior for your crew. Your crew has just gone entirely insane. Everybody's insane right now. Father Lucian's freaking out. Hedoc just got downed. This kid just got shot. People are talking about Fizz. Like, this shit is insane right now.
He's still tied up though, right? Because he broke free of his.
He's tied up and unconscious.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hedoc's unconscious?
Yeah, by Bobbins. Like, everybody versus everybody right now. It's weird.
And tied up by Udaquad.
I mean, if I were you, I'd be worried about Bobbins. Because he might shoot you next. How do you know? Maybe you should shoot Bobbins.
I already told the group that there's something wrong with Hedoc.
No.
Yeah.
And this time I've said that. I know I said that.
Don't let him gaslight you into making stupid mistakes.
I'm going to
gaslight in this, please. Come on.
I'm going to pull out my pan flute and
you have a
play.
Pan flute? Do you actually have a pan flute? Look in your inventory.
I thought I had something.
I love how you're trying to be a bard right now, but you're not a bard. You're like.
He really wants to be.
You're like Grant and Gavin with their like no horn.
Pan flute.
You actually have a pan flute?
Yeah.
Well, it's under my proficiencies.
That doesn't mean you actually have one. It just means you could play one.
Well, maybe there's one nearby. We're in a church. There's probably musical instruments, right?
Totally, 100.
Okay.
100%.
All right,
100%.
let's make this fun. Give me a D100.
I love it.
Let's see here.
You have a 45% chance of finding a pan flute. Failed.
13.
Wait,
She got under the 45. She made it.
Yeah, she made it.
That's how that works. If you give her 45%, she got to roll 45 or below.
You did it.
Otherwise, you just give her 55% if you say she has to roll above it.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm 100% right at this.
I mean,
all right, fine. You find a pan flute, and you're equivalent. All right, so you can play pan flute. What are you playing?
Like a Josh Groban song for sure.
What are you playing with your pan flute?
Holy night.
All right. Hedoc, what do you want to do? Hedoc, you're unconscious. Never mind. Takira, what do you want to do?
Shout.
Takira, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna shout, "Yo, Nene! We gotta get that puss on lockdown."
Nene!
All right.
What do we have to get? I'm so confused.
Who knows?
No,
nobody knows. Udaquad, what do you want to do, Udaquad?
I have to get you away. Can you hear me?
No.
I have to get you away from Hedoc.
I am away from Hedoc. He's not unconscious.
Next to you.
Oh. Wait, am I muted?
Oh?
Yes.
No.
I am not next to Hedoc.
Okay. No, I'm saying.
You gotta speak louder. I can't hear you.
Okay, you're lying.
I'm sorry, you're what?
It's so strange. I don't know what to do.
Okay, so I was seeing if Naliani, if you wanted to go back to the hotel, like, and get out, like, run away from the church and get out of here.
Go to the hotel.
And, like, go lock them away.
Fizz is outside the door and shot somebody.
I
don't know about that.
Now, Yanni, you don't know about Fizz.
We don't know, and we don't know he's bad.
I don't know. Do whatever you want.
Guys, can we drop initiative, Sean, if we're not in combat right now? So we can all just talk.
I could. So I was asking you guys if you want to be in initiative.
We're dropping an initiative.
Oh, yes. A drop initiative for sure.
All right, guys. I don't give a shit if Fizz is outside the door right now. I don't know that, but like we need to take care of the Hedoc thing. Also, Neliani, was there any more leads in finding your bones?
The
Father
brand
Lucian,
who has the
since you're
bones,
dropping
but then
initiative,
he dropped.
Since you're dropping initiative, Father Lucian says, You must get out of here. Now, Yanni, I don't know what this is going on here, but you must leave. You must leave. And Milivoj.
Go back. Just leave this to us.
Who's killed Milivoj? I didn't ask for this, Yanni. I thought he might have taken the bones, but I didn't know for sure. You didn't have to kill him.
I walk up to the father and just be like, somebody shot him through the damn door because they want to keep the bones away from here. Now, would you just go away for a second? Let's take care of this for you.
I don't even know who you are.
He's sick of this guy already. He's met this guy for 2 seconds. He's sick of this guy. Go away.
Well, he's laying hands on Milivoj already.
Oh, he's laying hands on the kid? Okay. I thought he was about to do the Hedoc because I was about to smack him.
No, he's concerned about Milivoj because he said to Nelyani, like,
he can take,
I suspect this kid, but I didn't want you to kill the kid. So he's like really concerned.
Else did.
Sean, if he's a high enough cleric, if he's at least Nelyani's level, he has the extra 3rd level spells, he just casts Revivify and brings it back to life.
I was gonna say, is the child dead, or can we revive him because he hasn't?
Well, okay. So Father Lucian is pulling him back, like away from you guys, because you guys are all surrounding him. Kyra, Udaquad, and
I'm like holding him. Well, I'm still holding him, right?
No.
No.
Just fizz dropped him. He dropped.
If I cast a heal spell on him, can he come back?
No.
But
you need raised dead.
Father Lucian is pulling him away. He's like pulling him away from you guys because in Nelyani, you get the sense that like he does not trust any of you. He's just like, please leave. Just leave.
Whatever. We gotta get the bones, right?
Let's get the bones. Yeah.
What? I just look at this guy. I'm like, dude, what was the other people? Were there other people that you knew of that might have the bones?
Yeah, we need to take something from this kid though, so we can see where he buried the bones.
He said he didn't bury the bones. He's like, I don't know where the bones are, but I know who had the bones, and then he got shot.
You had all of like 2 rounds with him.
Yeah.
He stalled it because you knew he was going to take an arrow to the chest.
No, I had him completely charmed. He was going to tell me who had the bones.
That's not true.
I had him completely under my charm.
I know where you're going with that. That is actually not true.
All right, well,
it was a reaction
Blanche.
of what happened was a reaction of what happened to Hedoc.
Blanche.
Well, I'm gonna try.
I need you to do me a favor and transform into a bear and carry Hedoc.
Okay.
Because we can't pick up Hedoc.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I mean, do we have Speak with the Dead prepared?
I don't. Do you?
I just have Speak with Animals.
That's a good point, though. That's a real good point, but we don't have time. But also, I would also like to insert into this whole giant damn mess that we have to get the dress back to Kresk because there's a time limit on raising dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we gotta just go.
But we were going to spend the night here anyway. We have that time, but we were spending the night here anyway.
That's kind of why I was like, can we just hide out? Can we just hide out in the hotel till morning?
Time limit on Speak with Dead?
Yes.
What's the time limit?
We have 4 days. We have 4 days left.
No, Speak with Dead. Left. That's raised dead, I thought.
Oh. Hold on. Speak with Dead?
Yeah.
I think off the top of my head, I feel like Speak with Dead is like 2 days, but.
Hold on, I'll get it.
I mean, I'll break the fucking dude's finger off.
Holy
shit. You need the head, actually.
Do it.
We need it. Oh, we need some that's like able to discuss and talk.
No,
the corpse must still have a mouth. Can't be undead.
Right.
Last 10 days. So.
No.
Oh,
if the corpse is the target of the
spell within less than it. Doesn't
so
really
we can
say.
use it forever. Yeah, we can use it forever.
Yep.
All right.
This is the morning after. Is that correct?
No.
For the day after we spend the night.
No.
We haven't spent the night yet.
You're still in this church.
Yeah, we've got time to get back. So I look at the father. Actually, I look at Takira and
do you exit the church? What's happening?
I look at Takira and say, figure out from the father where he's going to bury this corpse.
Hey.
The kid.
Where are we burying?
Why not Nelyani on that task?
because there's somebody who's good at charming and persuading people, and there's somebody. I mean, I could ask Nelliani to ask that, but
Well, he'd probably trust her. He's going to tell her. He's probably going to trust her more.
I mean, honestly,
me.
like Nelliani is a priestess or cleric of the Lord.
He probably wouldn't even have her roll for persuasion, I don't think. She'd probably just be able to ask him. Let's try that, and if he tries to be sneaky, then I can jump in there and charm and glimmer and glamour.
Well,
Go back to the hotel and I meditate for 4 hours. I can have both spells memorized.
That's good.
Revivify and speak with the dead.
So, if you want to ask him, Nelliani, about what's the plan for this boy.
Well, I'll try to ask him, but I don't think he's going to like me right now. So.
Oh, he's very upset with you. He's upset with all of you.
Me? I didn't do anything.
You just
Maybe you can, like...
He's upset with everyone, says Nelliani. And he's speaking to everyone in your party here. You must leave. I cannot have this in my church. And I expected that STRAHD would and here now it's not STRAHD, it's outsiders that I'm now worried about most.
So I'm going to be enraged, and I'm going to yell at him, and I'm going to tell him, "You damn fool. Do you not see that STRAHD is at work here trying to prevent Nelliani from breaking you free of his spell? And
what are you talking about?
Do you not realize that we were attacked by STRAHD?"
Hold on a minute. Hold on, Udakar. What form are you? You're the servant of Nelliani, right?
Correct.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yes. So do you not realize that STRAHD himself attacked us because Nelliani was here in your presence, preparing you for the breaking of free to worship the Morning Lord rather than STRAHD? You mustn't see us as an enemy. You must see
I don't see you as an enemy, but I do see you as an aggravator.
Exactly. Do you think STRAHD would release this church?
Are you here to destroy STRAHD?
We may be, and that's.
Are you here to destroy STRAHD, sir?
Yes.
Because if you are,
no. If you must know, yes, STRAHD cannot exist anymore.
I then pledge myself to this. While I do not want to see any more bloodshed within my hallowed ground.
Of course.
And I need you to give me
that's a hard one. Deception?
No. I want you to fuck. You give me deception or persuasion?
Who's lying?
I feel like deception because I'm lying because I don't believe in this shit.
Okay, give me deception then.
Okay. I was like, I don't know. Like,
Okay. So he's not buying into what you're saying. So he looks at Nelliani and says, "Your people are not strong in the faith. And to fight someone like STRAHD, you must be strong in the faith. And I challenge you, Nelliani, now that you've spread bloodshed in my hallowed grounds. Your own people you've attacked, I could see it. I can't tell who amongst you is evil and who's good. But I know you, Nelliani. And I trust that you are good."
I'm so pissed off at that roll.
We'll look at them and be like, "There's one of us with horns."
That's like
and freaking fucking A, Nelliani's not even here.
I know, I've been I'm like, does anyone remember I have horns?
Right?
And so
point to the horns.
Yeah, but like, you know, What the
They
fuck
can't.
are
They
you?
don't see past my chest. They're not looking at the horn.
I
Yeah,
am
but what
so
are you?
pissed off.
Nobody ever looks up, Tiefling.
You're a dragonborn, so nobody cares.
My deception should have been
Because I'm part dragon. Boom.
Right? No, you're a dragonborn, so nobody cares.
Your
You
perception
are
should have been what,
actually
Chris?
you're actually a dragon. So nobody actually.
She's a tiefling.
Oh, is
I'm
she a
a dragon.
tiefling?
She's a tiefling. Yeah, she's got
I'm a
horns.
dragon.
and a tail.
here! I thought you were a dragon the whole time.
I am.
Oh my
a
god! I thought
dragon,
you were a dragon.
so like I am a dragon. So like if you want to like look into
Who the fuck is
the
gonna start killing
if you want to use the
Anyway,
hands up.
hold on.
I agree.
Can I-
Me too.
Let me go back to
you wanna
Naliani.
use the hands
So,
up, I'm a dragon.
Naliani,
Thank you.
I don't
Thank
know
you,
how
Robot.
long you were gone, but Father
Thank you,
Lucian saw through Urquad's mess, challenged you, Naliani. If you want to kill STRAHD, you need to understand a couple of things. Number one, you need to kill him where he lives. Strike true. A wooden stake in his heart will kill him for sure. Needs to be in his place of occupancy in his coffin. Do this. Running water, Naliani, is acid to him. Let him stand in the running water, and it will burn him in his soul. Naliani, all vampires suffer and need to be invited. It must be something with their egotistical values that are beyond what I can even imagine, but they will not come in this. Don't invite them in. But you must identify them first. How would you even know? Rod. Tricks. The trickiest. And he can bring wolves, rats, bats. Fact. If you are a target of Rod, likely you've come across these beasts before and he's taking things from you so that he can find where you are at all times. Because he has the powers to scry. Have you come in contact with these beasts in the past, Naliani? Can you remember a time when you've come across any of these beasts that may have taken items from you?
We've come across wolves, and we had a person missing back in, was that place Krushki's?
Kretsk?
Yeah, that.
Someone has gone missing amongst your party?
Yes.
He's dead. Forget him. But he will be your weakness. He knows you, am I right? He is of your party, he knows everything you do. He'll be able to find you and he will lead STRAHD to you. Naliani,
We haven't seen him since he disappeared.
So we marry Tatiana off to STRAHD and kill him in his sleep.
So, Tatiana is the
Go back to the
soul.
hotel.
This poor vampire. If you could think of him as, if you could have a feeling towards STRAHD, Benny, there's a love story here. And he loves the distressed soul Tatiana that resurrects itself amongst beings of life, and STRAHD feels that he must reconnect, if you will. Yeah. Could be just a myth, but or a legendary story, and or something we tell our children to sleep at night about these strange things that STRAHD does and attribution of his evil. Why does he do the things that he does? Only for the soul of Tatiana, but we all know that's not truly the case. We know that STRAHD is trapped here. That is the true reason that he does what he does. Trapped here. Release himself. To release himself, he must find an equal.
Ah. So
To take over Barovia.
interesting.
I think maybe this is just me, but I think maybe he's sidetracked with a love of Tatiana. But indeed, he wants to leave Barovia. And I know this because he works with the Vistani. And the Vistani recruit outsiders like yourselves. I assume you were recruited by Vistani, were you not?
No.
You're not from here.
I do not. I work for Loth, I will have you. No. However,
He's looking at you with like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
of course.
And listen, you may have your own gods, but I assure you that he brought you here for a reason. And I assure you that the Vistani have a reason to have lured you here. Don't fool yourselves to be better than that. STRAHD has many ideas and initiatives about how he leaves here and continues his quest.
And where does STRAHD live?
That's a Ravenloft.
Is that close by here? Because STRAHD was here tonight, I feel.
STRAHD was not. But if he was here, we would know it. It is close. It is east of here.
Very well. Well, I must have you know, Lady Nelyani is one of the faith with the Morning Lord. I might not be, but she is one, so I ask you to beg and pray with her. However, I seek to destroy STRAHD, as well as most of my companions do. Bobbins, he does his own.
As you guys are talking, you hear boof, boof, boof at the door. Boosh, boosh, boosh.
Is the door locked?
I will disappear.
Yes, Bobbins. And as I
roll
turn around,
stealth, Bobbins.
as I turn to gesture towards Bobbins, I frankly do not see him.
Open the door, Takara. It's fine. Oh, she's not there. Open the door, Nelyani. It's fine. All are welcome here.
Oh yeah. Takara's gone. Okay, so I guess
it is odd because the door's not locked.
Just close by the door too, right?
The door's not locked.
Yeah.
And yet,
I mean, I guess I'll try to force push it. Can I force push it with the Eldritch Blast? That's a 9. That's pretty weak.
Yeah, you like try and do the thing, but it just doesn't really have the effect that you thought it would. And you continue to hear.
Is Blanche by the door?
No. Nelyani, you are by the door.
I ain't opening that.
I mean, Nelyani,
Father Lucian's like, you guys are being ridiculous. So he opens.
Does it get taken?
As he opens the door, you see a hooded figure peer inside. I would say that Yanni can see him. Uduquad and Takara can't, or anyone else. Because this is like a double door, and the door's open, and he kind of like peeks his head in to get a feel. And you hear Father Lucian say, "Can I help you? Why don't you just come in?" He says, "Thank you, buddy." He walks in.
Ew.
And Takira and Uduquad and Eliani see this.
Oh, it's Fizz.
Yeah.
Oh, BS on that. The guy knows that you can't just invite people into the house, and he's like, you can't invite him in, and he just invites a guy in from the street.
Yeah, especially in a place with
It
vampires.
doesn't even make sense. It's like not logical.
Church. People come and go.
Yeah, but he would invite them in. He wouldn't invite. He would know.
That's
Not quite.
arguable based on a church's rule.
No, so you let him in. And
Yeah.
Just
That's
get registered.
Oni.
So it's Fizz, you said, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Absolutely.
fuck.
But
Okay.
he's got his hood. I mean, this is his ranger hood. He's always had his hood. You guys have seen this. This is not. It's out of norm. Fizz. He looks like Fizz.
Well, what's out of norm is the fact that we haven't seen him in a while.
And also that he's not like, because normally when he's with you guys, he'll pull his hood down, but he
Right.
hasn't done that.
Yeah.
Not out of norm to see him in hood, but the fact that he keeps it up, a little weird.
Mhm.
But he locks eyes on you, Nelyani, and he says, Nelyani. Hey, Nelyani. I need to show you something.
Oh.
Don't
How many
you
times
do
in a row
it.
did somebody have
What
to
do
kidnap
you need to show me?
Poor
I need to
Hedoc.
show you what I've been working on for the past couple of days. Please come with me.
No. No.
Can you just tell me
No.
what you've been working on? Why do I have to go see it? Can the whole group come?
Nelyani, he exudes this elvish vibe to you.
No, he
Elvis
doesn't.
Yeah, I know. He's
Don't
exuding.
like it.
He's a wood elf.
He's
She's
also
a high elf.
he's a wood elf. You're a high elf, but like he's giving you
Remember.
this elvish
No. Don't do
vibe.
it.
What
Something that
does
nobody
elvish
else-
vibe mean? I don't understand.
It's something that only you and other elves would understand. He's like, hey, Nelyani, there's a sense of we need to act on something right now.
So Blanche would understand it too.
And I'm gonna
She would,
send
but she's
her
not in this conversation.
a message.
He just
in
walked
her
in the door.
brain saying,
Blanche is like
no.
tethered on Hedoc, blah blah blah. He walks in. Nelyani, come with me.
Yeah, but Takira knows that he shot the altar boy that died.
He's
or the-
standing on the altar boy. He doesn't even. No, actually, altar boy is moved. There's no. Yeah, Kyra knows he shot him. So does Nelyani actually.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still saying, Nelyani, you must come with me. Come with me.
No.
You know what? You are like
Kyra.
the fifth person that's want me to come somewhere with
So
them
he,
today,
like,
and I'm
he-
over it. I
So you
know.
see that he like slowly slowly shifts to Kyra because she's like, no. He looks at Kyra and says, "You're of no consequence in this matter." And he looks again to you,
F
to
you.
Kyra, and he says to Nelyani, he says, Nelyani, please, I urge you.
I'm gonna take my
No,
my
he's
staff
no,
and I'm
no,
gonna
you
shove
don't.
it
No, you don't.
in
He
his-
says, Nelyani,
Why can't she use her stuff? She wants to.
you can, fine, but I think you're metagaming.
Why? There is a definite pattern of people trying to kidnap her today.
This
So
is like the fifth person.
you can't say that we're metagaming at this
we
point.
would, yeah, we would.
Because I'm
we
saying
would-
this out loud that you're like the fourth person that's tried to drag me somewhere today.
Why isn't
I don't
he?
feel-
But he isn't putting any.
And
physical
one of our
presence.
friends, our
He's
good
only
friends,
talking.
already
He's
went
he's
rogue.
only talking here.
One of our
And
good
I'm
friends.
telling him no.
Okay.
That's all I said was no.
Okay.
I'm not
so,
going.
Takara, what do you want to do?
The lady said no. I'm gonna kick your ass if you come near her.
What are you gonna do? Are you
Don't you
doing
hurt my
something?
nene.
Are you doing something?
I mean, yeah, we're gonna leave. Nene, we're leaving. Can we walk away from this dude? Like, Nene, we have to get away from these people.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna get
I
closer
want to go back to where we were before, because I'm not going to say where we're going to go, but
Yeah,
everybody knows that
obviously.
we're going to go. But yeah, I want to go back to where we were.
You guys
wanna
want me
leave.
to use my staff to make like a portal?
Yeah, amen.
What?
Yeah, because
Holy
Yeah.
fuck! Hold on a minute.
this is like trying to kidnap me again.
Like,
Hold
we're
on,
gonna
before
go
that-
back to the
before that
hotel,
happens, hold
and
on.
We're gonna go braid hair and like us this.
Hold on, before that
Go right
happens.
here.
Hold on, listen. Let me slow
I
down.
can
a bit.
make a dimension door.
So Fizz walks in and starts talking to you, Neliani, maybe a little aggressively, a little bit like, "Hey, we're elves, and you should follow me." And Takira,
Get on my dude.
you don't like that shit, and you're like, "Nah, I don't think so. I saw you
Nah.
kick down this dude." So Takira, what you do right now is gonna decide what I do. What do you do in this moment,
Okay.
this second, right now?
Okay. This person.
This is your
what did
chance,
this person-
Takira.
What did this person do? What did this person do to me? What
He
did
did
they
nothing.
just?
He's only talking to Neliani in a aggressive way. He's only
Mhm.
saying like,
Right.
you get the sense of aggressive, but there's a sense of like this elvish.
You're making that up.
No, I'm not. No, he's an elf and she's an elf, and he's giving
Yeah, but-
her a bit of
different casts.
a thing that maybe you don't quite get culturally.
Okay.
I think I don't know. Maybe like be calm, because if it's not elf,
I'm telling you, he's aggressive,
feminine.
but maybe you're missing something culturally.
I mean,
Oh.
Or maybe not.
I feel like feminine wise,
Or maybe not. Or maybe not.
no answer to
I-
shit.
Fire bolts him right in the face.
Okay. Okay. Now that deserves an initiative roll for everyone.
Oh my god. Okay, we
Well, hopefully he's got a good perception.
shit.
And now I will do the combat music.
Wait, so what's going on with me though?
You're
Am I still-
unconscious.
Did my firebolt hit?
So technically, remember he's conscious, but he's tied
Hold on.
up.
Yeah, you're
Did my
unconscious and
fire-
tied up. That's what's going on with you. Sorry.
Hold
Hedoc.
on, Takira. Let's
Wait.
everyone roll initiative. Let me do the thing that Hedoc wants, which is music.
Well, he'd like to be in the battle though.
Which is music.
That's your fault.
All he wants is
That is
music.
Don't
not
blame
my
me
fault.
for him being
That is your
unconscious.
fault.
No, he's unconscious because you didn't heal him. That's your
No,
fault.
he's unconscious because you made him the enemy of our group.
Wait,
You
who's
shot
unconscious?
him with paralyzing darts. How is that my fault?
Because you sent him on the mission to kidnap one of our people.
Oh, so Hedoc is actually.
I put his ass all the way down, dude. He's at 0 hit points.
Okay.
I just pulled the last punch because I didn't want to kill him.
Got it. Oh, I'm like, why can't I select my token? Bobbins, I was selecting you.
You know, I don't look like you.
No, you don't. I think it's just maybe because like my hands are up and your hands.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's true. We have the similar pose, the short people's pose.
I just yawned and my eyes were pretty blurry, so yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Why is it not clicking on me? Fuck. Okay, got it. Okay, Udaquad's pretty lazy right now. I'm okay with that.
Damn, Blanche.
Ooh, Jesus. Blanche is lazy too. Fuck.
Yeah, we're all gonna let Fizz go first.
Evil,
Did
yeah.
everyone roll? Did everyone
Oh.
roll?
No, actually, I forgot to because I already. No, sorry.
I guess.
Don't forget to highlight your character.
Hedoc, you need to roll too, though, buddy.
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious, but he still needs to roll. So in case if somebody like
Wakes him up.
yeah,
Well, then he comes at the bottom of the order.
yeah,
So
okay,
I'll add him in later.
got it.
Hold
Okay.
on, my. Not
Very-
working.
okay. Hedoc's ready
There we
to
go.
fight, and he's unconscious, guys.
Okay,
What?
so
That's faster than every. This is the initial roll you wanted last time.
oh my god. All right, Hedoc, you don't get a turn. All right, so this guy walks in, which is Fizz, and Kyra, you just. So he explained to Niliani, like, come with me, but that just absolutely wasn't happening apparently. And Kyra starts giving him some shit, and so Kyra, you're gonna take the first attack.
Is he gonna
Wait,
actually attack her?
did I hit him though? Did my fireball
No.
hit?
No, that's not how that works.
Why? Why can't that be how it works?
Didn't she
That's-
initiate combat with the firebolts? That was her.
I
thing.
initiated combat with the fireball. I blasted him in the
But
face
you,
with
what'd
the
you roll for
fireball.
initiative?
No, I rolled fireball.
That's not how that works.
What?
Yeah,
You don't
but-
have a surprise attack on him.
What was he
I just-
expecting? It's the question.
It shot him in the face.
No. That's not how that
Was he
works.
ready for combat?
This is not how this works. We're not gonna
He
fight it
was
right now.
talking, and she just firebolted him. All right.
Okay.
You can get your firebolt if you want that roll for your firebolt. You can have it, but that's not the initiative of. That's not the start of how this all goes down.
I mean, I'll roll again.
Because as you start getting aggressive, he's going to attack you with his claw.
Blanche.
His claw?
Yes.
Oh, that's not.
Kyra,
Fizz.
what's your armor class?
This doesn't have a claw.
16? 14. It's 14.
You're
Okay.
bad.
No, but I have a plus 2. I never put the plus 2. It's something against fire. Never mind.
What is your armor class?
14.
Okay. So I need you to
And
give
it's- if
me what?
And I think against fire stuff, it's the 60. Like,
You have resistance to fire, I'm sure. Is
yeah,
what it
yeah,
says.
yeah. Yeah. That's all.
Okay, so I need you to give me a strength save.
Strength?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
You got it. You can do it. Okay. 14. Oh, that's good.
I did okay?
So it like comes at you like, or Fizz comes at you like, it's trying to like come at you. He does not attack you with a weapon. He does attack you with his arm. It's just like tries to pull you in, and he does grab you, but you sort of duck out of the way, and he's gonna do it again.
Ooh. Pervy move, you know?
Mm.
Right?
Oh,
Grabby, grabby and shit.
That's like, if I'm at the club
At
and
least ask.
I'm like, I don't know you. Don't touch my
Mm.
ass.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What? What we doing?
All right, so that ends his turn. Gara, what do you want to do? So you can do your thing that you already rolled for,
Okay.
which was the firebolt at 14.
Well, if I didn't hit, I'll roll again.
Now the firebolt is a ranged attack anyway, so you could take a disadvantage, which is still 14. That would have been weird. Do you want to still take that attack action?
I guess what's a non is Yeah, I guess I don't know if I even have a spell that isn't range. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Stand by it.
You lose a turn if we're distance attacking anyway.
Or you can just do a full. Yeah. Disengage.
What was the attack?
Rather than stand there.
25. I rolled the
No.
25 for firebolt.
You roll a 14.
Right?
It's disadvantage.
14 and 14.
So it was the 14. 14.
So
Yeah.
you just it just comes out because you were like, "Biz, what the fuck are you doing? You're being retarded." Blah blah blah, and it's like and attacks you and just shoot a firebolt. You miss.
What is his? I always remember what his AC is.
It's like 16.
It is.
Does that end your action, Takara, or do you want to do something else?
Well, I want to get away from him. I don't want to be the closest person
Do you
to
wanna
beat
move?
up anymore.
Don't.
Well,
He gets attack of opportunity.
Oh, then he gets no. Never mind. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna.
That's why I told you to do it.
Ready. Yeah. I should disengage him.
No, you should have done that before you did the firebolt.
Oh.
Yeah,
got it.
just
You're a magic user. You do not want to be standing next to things. That's priority one.
Yep. Smarty pants. I'll just ready hellish rebuke.
Yes, I know. I'm a smarty pants. Thank you.
With the
Okay.
compliment.
Well, you don't have to ready Hellish Rebuke. That is a reaction spell. So
Oh, then I'll ready firebolt. I will ready firebolt.
ready
can't
bolt.
ready it.
I mean, you can't ready an action. You already took an action.
Oh,
You want to
okay, then just
move
go.
or do anything else?
I'm ending.
No,
Nope, I'm done.
You can cast Hellish Rebuke since he hit you.
You could
Did he
do
hit
that.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
That's how
Wait,
Hellish
wait, wait. Did he hit you?
That's
No,
how it
he
works.
actually. No, he missed. He missed, right? You didn't take any damage.
No, I
Although-
thought
Oh, I
No,
know, he's right. I didn't take any damage.
If you want to walk away from him and take the attack opportunity to hit you, then you could cast it.
No,
But that's taking
he
attack
completely missed Takara. So
Yeah, he complete. Yeah, so he missed.
as long
You
as
got me all excited there for a
No,
second.
no. What I was saying is, before she ends her turn, she can walk away from him, take the attack opportunity. If he hits her, then she can do Hellish Rebuke,
Yeah,
but she's
right.
taking the attack for that.
Right. Yeah, I'd rather.
he missed her attack. Okay.
So nothing then.
Nothing.
Okay, now Yanni.
Murder, Nelyani. Murder.
Oh, I thought you
Murder,
wanted me to
kill,
run
kill.
away.
Well, we were planning to, but we got stopped.
I mean, you can without penalty, and then just. I mean, I guess if she's gonna. Well,
She could
How does-
disengage and then do her spiritual weapon. That's
Right.
not
And
smart
run.
about Nelyani.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to back away and then cast some stuff.
Well, if you back away without
Disengage is
doing
an
this,
action. So if
Exactly.
you disengage, you don't get to cast some stuff, but you can disengage and move, and then that's good.
Okay,
Good.
I'm going to run away, kill the
Okay.
rabbit, and God, where the F am I going? I guess I'll come over here by Blanche, and then
Safety.
what?
safety. Good.
Yeah,
You
and
can
then
still
I'll
do a bonus action spiritual weapon.
oh.
Yeah. He's assuming
If you
you're doing
wanted
the
to.
disengage.
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so my brain's fried. Hold on.
109.
Do a spiritual weapon.
I am. Just give me a second. I gotta
Okay.
do this.
It is 1. Jeez, I didn't even notice.
Oh, God damn it. All right, whatever. Just bye.
Nelyani.
Yeah,
Should have been a halfling.
I know. I just blame the internet, and I'm done.
I think we should count
Oh,
how many
the
times I've
spiritual
said this over the
weapon
campaign.
Okay, Uduquad.
To quad.
Ew.
Are you our tank now?
I might be. I kind of want to step away though. I mean, I have enough hit points. I think. What is he gonna do? Hit move with his saber?
Well, he's got a claw, apparently.
Apparently so, right? I don't know what that
Yeah,
claw.
who knows what that claw does? I don't know
know.
where he got that claw.
That's what I'm scared about.
I'm forming the unicorn squad drinking game. So, every time that Blanche turns into a bear, you take a shot. every time Nene uses her weapon.
Oh,
What's it called?
Spiritual weapon.
like
Spiritual weapon.
You should
Spiritual
also
weapon.
have.
Take a shot.
You should have stand and be pretty too, because she does that a lot.
Stand
as
and
well.
be
yes,
that was
yes,
part of
stand
it.
and be
Stand
pretty is
pretty
definitely
would be
box.
take a shot. Udi Tootie would be a shot for sure. Michelle's
Rage.
just nicknaming, or Takira nicknaming.
Every time. Yeah.
Okay, Uruquad, you're losing time.
That's okay. So, in the fact that Fizz is being such a dick,
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious because Hedoc was being a dick. So I'm gonna go ahead and Well, you were grabbing at Yanni.
I was
Not-
under the influence.
It was,
That's
Which
not
is
an
fine.
excuse, sir. That is not an
But-
excuse.
but it's still strange as shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and snap my fingers
Yeah.
and perform my ritual,
Yep.
and I'm going to produce mirror images around Fizz.
What?
Oh.
Around Fizz? You're casting mirror image
Okay.
on Fizz?
Yeah, exactly.
Why
Just-
would you cast that on Fizz?
Because,
snap.
for
No, he
me-
can't say it himself. He's just
Yeah.
saying he's around. him.
Oh, on yourself. God.
There's
damn, I thought
multiple.
you were giving him defense.
No,
No.
everyone sees like all these like Uduquads. There's like 3 other Uduquads now.
I guess we're gonna find out if Fizz knows I'm there or not. Although he said next to somebody, so it doesn't really matter.
Engaged.
Boom, bitch. Take a 20.
Yep.
DC 13. Whoops, wrong button. 12. DC 13 con save, please. I'm at 4 left of those arrows.
Okay. DC 13 con. Failed.
He's paralyzed.
Oh, good.
And I go back to stealthing as I say, tie that bitch up. I really need to find another one of these stupid
Yeah,
creatures.
so you shoot your arrow into him, and it just like Bobbins looks sort of like weirdly at you, like, what the fuck did you just do? Blanche.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna slide over this way, so I have like a free shot, I guess. And let's see here. I'm gonna throw a fireball.
What?
Produce flame.
Ball?
Produce flame.
I was saying
It's a
Oh.
big difference. Yeah, stop doing that.
I feel like
Advantage.
that's been like a year-long correction. I love it.
That's another one there for you, Takara.
Oh, good damage.
Whenever Blade says I'm throwing a fireball, she means produce flame.
So you just like wham, fire this like you just like create this flame, like you're getting good at this.
Damn.
Like, whoosh, like throw it, and it hits Fizz for 13. Fire. Good for you. It must feel weird though, attacking your ally. Hedoc,
Paralyzed now.
you're paralyzed, but wait, are you paralyzed or did you break free?
No, he's unconscious.
Tied up.
Oh, you're unconscious.
Fizz is
Goodbye.
paralyzed.
Oh, he's
Fizz.
unconscious.
Fizz is paralyzed. I get a save.
Save
though.
at the end of his turn. At the end of his turn, though.
Con
specifically.
save, right?
Yep, DC 13.
Fail.
Somebody tie him up, please.
Cairo.
I'll tie him up.
Nice.
How do you
Guy?
do so? Hog tie? What do you do?
I hog tie him. Wee, wee.
And the roar of battle is over.
I will walk over and kick Fizz unconscious.
I'm gonna keep my duplicates just for now. They only last a minute.
I'm serious about kicking Fizz unconscious. Like, I don't want him struggling to get out of this hogtie. He will be unconscious.
Nene, we gotta get you on lockdown. You and that POSS gotta be away.
So now you have.
Yeah, we're gonna go where we're gonna go.
Hedoc, yes.
You have Fizz and Hedoc tied up.
Unconscious, both of them. I'm serious about kicking Fizz unconscious.
Fizz is not actually unconscious.
No, I'm going to kick him until he is unconscious. I will kick him in the face until he is no longer conscious.
Okay.
Dead serious about that.
Okay. You knock him out.
It might take 20 minutes, but it'll happen.
You have a Fizz good and knocked out.
You don't want to talk to him first?
No.
No, we can.
Udaquad, listen to me carefully. You know somebody who's kind of pissed me off a lot, but may know something about what's going on. Could you ask them? I want to know why our buddies keep coming to kidnap Niliani. Who's doing it?
Who are you asking?
Udaquad. He knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah, she's kind of pissed at me. We need
patron of yours is so fucking worthless.
She wants us to kill STRAHD, and that's it. So if either of them are tied to STRAHD, then we need to kill them where they sleep, apparently, in running water. I don't know, according to.
So as you guys are like discussing, you hear a very loud tin whistle sort of sound.
A tin whistle, you say?
Yes, like almost like Irish tin whistle.
I disappear.
Ew.
Oh, really?
Yes, you hear this just something from outside.
It's STRAHD,
but
Ew.
it's very ear piercing.
Is he Irish?
You hear a very ear piercing tin whistle type sound.
Well, both of our creatures are tied up. So Fizz, whatever he is, Hedoc, whatever he's under. I'm gonna look to our wonderful father and ask him, is there a basement or a private room we can take our friends to? I really feel that STRAHD's here today.
I want you all out of here, to be honest.
Then you come with us to death.
Life would be easier if this man was dead.
You've already proved that you're making my area of sanctuary unsafe. Niliani, please take your party elsewhere.
We were trying to leave before the hooded figure appeared.
I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were trying to go. We are trying to.
In the
leave.
meantime, you hear this weird tin whistle sound outside.
I'm gonna grab him by whatever collar or robe he has. I'm gonna say, I don't think you understand that STRAHD is here today, tonight, and he is willing to kill anybody to get a hold of Niliani.
I don't second guess your judgment, but you need to leave because I feel like you're bringing him STRAHD here. You've already created such a ruckus.
Look at that, Niliani.
How do you cower in front of the Dark Lord?
That is a good stealth right there.
Niliani, please. You must tell your people to leave.
Niliani, beat this bitch up. Tell him what the morning lord's about, please. Because I follow Loth and I don't know what this bitch is talking about. He's being all kinds of crazy.
We are trying to leave. Do you have like a back door we can go out of? We want to leave this place.
Fuck that. Let's invite STRAHD. Do you want us to invite STRAHD in, Father?
I don't care about STRAHD. We want to leave. Show us a way to leave.
Move us to Peg. Move us into Peggy. We move. We go back to the hotel.
Why don't you go at the main door? I don't understand what your problem is.
Oh my God. Father, you go out the main door.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't understand the problem.
Go out the main door.
So he opens the main door.
Thus, invite STRAHD in.
He opens the main door. And you see... Wait, who sees? Takira sees. Udaquad sees. Blanche sees. A man who is apparently sitting on a chair in the middle of the road.
Oh my God.
Playing a tin whistle.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Bitch pissed me off. I sacrificed him in the name of Loath to STRAHD.
You see somebody, because you guys don't know who he is, but he is sitting on a chair as the father walks out of the doors, and he moves up to this person in like a very fast manner, just like whoosh, appears at this guy, slashes at his throat, blood spears across the church. And he like pulls his head like to the side. You hear like bones like crack, like the neck is just cracking of Father Lucian, and he just sinks his teeth into him, and he just blood is everywhere, and he's just
bathing in it.
Well, a like sinew, like strands of muscle come out. Well, not quite what I was expecting, but I like this.
Yeah. Fuck you, Father Lucian. Enjoy.
Indeed. Udaquad, I need you to give me a wisdom save throw.
Why?
Wisdom save throw? Oh my God.
Why? Because he's not very wise.
just kill me. You guys know my wishes.
We will put one more on Blanche's back tonight.
Yeah, we will carry one more off of Blanche's neck. Yeah, I feel like it's like
as long as he doesn't turn Blanche, we can carry all the bodies.
Yeah, this is getting really Sleepy Hollow-ish, but yeah.
I feel like I've done a lot of work. You really sucked at that. Like, you suck so bad, even advantage wouldn't help you.
All my checks have been super shitty.
So, as you're like, what did you say to Father Lucian?
I said, yes, Father Lucian, invite in people. Fuck
no,
you.
That's not what you. Yeah, you said fuck you. That's where I'm going to key on. So, as you say, fuck you, he says, I agree. And he says to you, Brother Udaquad, may I come in? You were compelled to say yes.
No.
Can't do that. That's not how that works.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Freely given.
Yes, it is.
All right.
That's exactly how it works.
So, although I'm compelled by my patron to say no, my I'm kind of confuddled by that.
There's only one person who can stop you right now if he says you failed to save.
I will literally like dagger myself to death before I let.
But she's not paying attention and not reacting fast enough, so that's fine.
You rolled
somebody
6.
here.
He says, I agree with you. Can I come in? And you're like,
there's somebody here right now that can stop
can.
this. But she's not paying attention. She can be real clutch about this.
Is it me?
No.
Me? Something with the staff?
Somebody with a staff that can command.
Oh,
Either way, Udaquad,
who do you want me to
compelled
charm?
to say yes.
So I guess I'm under this compulsion, correct?
You failed your save, as you said, fuck you, Father Luchin, and he said, I agree. Can I come in?
And then
like,
I'm gonna
boom, like you failed this save throw. Like really bad, not even close. By the way,
command.
It's not even
Unless
close.
You mean like hold monster.
And so I assume you
me.
say,
I have command.
Yes, come on in.
All right, so I'll explain this now. One of you, if you had magic, you could stop him from saying it. Takira's the
How do I
this
do
one.
it?
She could say command quiet.
Yes.
Or silence.
Yes. And I'm gonna do that.
You can give her an Arcana roll to know what's going on. She's not completely fucking stupid. She is a magic user.
Does she know how vampires operate?
Yeah.
She know a magical compulsion when she saw it. That's what the
I'm a
thing is.
dragon.
How would she know a magical? Look, all right.
I mean,
Here's
she
what
is
I'll do.
a freaking
How would
sorceress
she
who
know?
never-
Hold on. How would she know magical
I learned
compulsion?
about that version.
Udaquad was bitching
because
about
she's
Father
a sorceress who deals in magical compulsions. She would know when a vampire looks at somebody and says, "Do this," and gives them the funny fucking eyes because that's what he's doing right now.
Okay, I'll let you have it because you just watched Father Lucian get gorged in the
I was
neck.
gonna say, yeah, she banging a
Okay,
dragon.
go ahead.
That's
Go
what I was
ahead.
talking
What do you
about,
want her
Udi
to do,
Udi.
John? What is
I want her to do a command and tell him to shut up.
You
Silence.
okay? You're gonna give a command.
your
Okay,
mouth.
go for it. Command something. What is the DC saving throw? What am I doing?
No. It's on Udaquad.
Wait, to do what?
Can I do?
Oh,
Silence.
she's doing command on Udaquad?
To silence.
Yeah.
Yes, so he can't speak.
Oh,
Not
to
me.
not invite him in. Now that's a
Exactly.
little
Can I say-
meta. I don't know. That's a little meta, John. I would have
What if I
said to
said it to everybody?
shut up him. But
Fine.
I think it's a little meta because, come on.
Can Bobbin shoot him?
The culture of what is going on here is not quite ingested or adopted by the crew.
Haven't we been told multiple times that he has like the abilities to command people and stuff? And we've seen him do it.
You've not been told he has the commands to do that at all. And you
I thought we were told about STRAHD.
Nope. You were told that he was a vampire.
Yeah.
You were told that he is the devil.
Mhm.
You were told that Barovia is part of his curse. You're not told like any powers or anything. The only one who would know of anything about powers is the guy who's unconscious right now, who's Hedoc. He is the only one so far who's come across STRAHD. Point.
Hey.
So you wake him up?
He's unconscious.
No.
Wake him up.
Right now,
Guys,
you guys
we're
are
not waking up
you
anybody who's under
guys
compulsion.
are still getting over Fizz being an aggressor. This is a strange thing. The door's opened. See this guy like take out Father Lucian. His neck is exposed. There's blood everywhere. There's not a whole lot of like, let's correlate all these events and now we know what STRAHD is. No way. No way.
Fine.
This is
Fine.
a horrifying event.
I'm
There
not
is
horrified.
blood
I'm just
everywhere.
annoyed.
You guys have no idea what the fuck is going on.
We're seasoned adventurers. I'm not horrified. I'm annoyed.
It's not.
Okay, you're seasoned adventures, but this is really fucking freaky.
I mean, okay.
I mean, it's
whatever.
freaky, but unusual. No.
Udaquad,
I've
would
literally-
say
Stop him?
no. The Arcana roll is to know that he's compelling Udaquad to invite him in.
Well, don't do it. Don't do it. It's bad.
You gotta stop him though. You know that.
Now you have to stop
Can
him.
can I pop him in the mouth? Can I just pop him in the mouth?
Is this where your little hut might come in handy?
What?
Again, like he's already inside, but let's get in a hut and not invite him inside.
Yeah.
that little fucking yes, he wouldn't be able to get in that because it's actually invulnerable.
It's a whole different compartment. Everyone, get in the bag. Get in the bag.
It's a 10-minute casting time, so no.
I really think he
Get
just
in the bag.
Okay.
Let's put Nene in the bag.
So Takara, what do you want to do?
Yeah,
you feel
Takara,
that Uruguay is about to make a mistake.
I'm pretty drunk with, you know,
drunk alcohol.
Male allure.
Uruguay is about to make a mistake. What do you want to do? You have 2 seconds to respond.
I'm gonna grab Uruguay and shove my tongue down his throat.
Oh, this is like vampire. I don't know.
Okay,
Vampire.
fine. I guess that works.
Okay.
You say yes with a tongue down his throat.
And it's a long lizard dragon tongue too. So it's gonna like.
Oh God. Okay, just imagining that.
He cannot move. And
Uruguay, you do not actually utter the words to allow him in. However, Takara's tongue is down your throat. You're going to take 1 point of aggressive tongue damage. Like it's very forceful. It's like touching your tonsils. You're going to take 1 point of aggressive tongue damage.
Tasting your stomach acid right now, apparently.
It's called ATG, aggressive tongue damage.
I mean, that's one way of doing it.
Okay.
It's absolutely in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Oh God. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. Can I shut the doors?
No, the doors are open now.
Can I shut it?
You want to try and shut it while you do the ATG?
You got to keep.
Abby.
Yeah, you gotta.
Are you gonna like shut the door?
Oh, no, I'm gonna like with my foot.
Nelly.
Okay.
No.
You do have a holy symbol. Just saying.
Can you shut the doors?
You can shut the door.
Can I use my holy
Kara,
symbol?
you can shut the door while you listen. Hold on. You can shut the door while you do ATG. No problem. You push the door shut. You do ATG. But Uruguay, you're still have this strange compulsion to answer the call.
I just feel like the amount of hate.
Like, it's really great that you're getting ATG right now, but you feel compelled.
But see, my problem with that is like the great hate that so is STRAHD more powerful than my deity?
Who are you asking?
You.
I'm asking my personal self. Because if my deity cannot save me from STRAHD, then what purpose does my deity serve me? I might as well get my power from STRAHD.
Oh,
good point.
I like this.
That's a real question because my deity has instructed me to destroy STRAHD, but yet STRAHD is able to possess my mind greater than my deity.
This is definitely
It's got real.
It did just get real. We should leave it here.
Do we have any experience for beating down
like
Fizz and Uruquad?
Because
Fizz and Uruquad get experience for being beaten down by us?
What?
I said, do we get experience for beating down Fizz and Uruquad, and do they get experience for being beaten down by us?
Oh, well, no. There's no experience at this point.
Right?
What?
This is not resolved. This is an ongoing conflict.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I recognize it's getting late, and I think that this is a really good.
It's 2 a.m. almost.
I think it's a good situation because Uruquad is having some strange conflict of interest. Hedoc intentionally caused this. No, Yanni in the eyes of Father Luchin caused this.
The recently passed Father Luke.
What in the fuck with Fizz?
Hey, you know what? I just realized the advantage of Father Lucian being dead was you could take that kid's body with us.
Oh yeah, that's an easy take now.
Yeah, we can talk to him on the way back to Kresk.
Thankfully Uruquad isn't totally totally fucked everybody up. But STRAHD might just be on the outside of these doors.
Yeah, that's great.
Good situation on it.
Wait to daylight. Yeah. Is it daylight out right now?
I feel like my patron would kind of assist in some nature.
It's nighttime right now.
She knew STRAHD was there, you know.
Yeah, your patron should be assisting you, but apparently they don't care.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, you want me to do all the work, but whenever I need your plea, bye-bye, Uruquad. I understand that, but still.
How is that different than any other god?
Well, because here's the thing. A god is a jealous god, right? So if there's a being that's more powerful than that god, you wouldn't think that they would try everything in their ability. And I've seen... I would actually rather have my god melt my body than have STRAHD take over it, according to what I've seen her wrath do.
My god is a jealous god.
You should do compare and contrast with Loth and Lathander.
What's that?
You should do a compare and contrast with Loth and Lathander. Maybe you go to the Morning Lord side.
Yeah, to be honest, I'll be real honest with you. All the real deities are much stronger than your fake deity, but they're not offering you power.
Don't say that.
But they're not offering him power. That's the thing. That's the reason why warlocks go with those little.
Right, exactly. We're kind of a leech, but I feel like it's curious because I wouldn't mind serving STRAHD in Uruquad's personality. He wouldn't mind serving STRAHD if he knew that STRAHD could provide greater power than Loth. He would sacrifice his minions, per se.
I like the idea of you serving STRAHD. I'm writing it down.
That's all I'm saying. You know that's why Uruquad has his power.
Yeah, I mean, you can shift. You're not tied to any one thing. So I'm going to write this down. I'm going to take it back to the DM's Guild, and where we all talk about our player characters and all of the people that we play with, and we laugh about you guys and discuss our different ideas. And I'll say, listen, this jackass Uruquad, he wants to leave Loth and go to STRAHD. What do you think? They're going to laugh, and we're going to come up with a scenario, and I'm going to let that happen for Uruquad. You're going to go to STRAHD. Well, no, I'm going to present a scenario. I'm to go to STRAHD, which I did for Fizz, and I also did for Hedoc.
Right.
How'd that work out?
It's mainly because of like the wrath of power. Like, if STRAHD can overpower,
STRAHD's huge.
Well, that's the thing. If STRAHD can overpower Loth, then I'm curious as to what can STRAHD provide me.
Absolutely, I would question everything, especially from your perspective, and everybody else is just minions of you. Don't forget that.
That is Uruquad's thought, but that's where he's kind of like thinking, he's like, I'm compelled to follow STRAHD, but why is that?
Maybe you should ask the question, why in the fuck does Loth want STRAHD dead?
That's the question. That's what I'm questioning. Like,
yeah, what the fuck is she using you and her minions for, or you and your minions for this task? What's the goal? Why?
Exactly. But
why do you even give a fuck about STRAHD, Loth?
But that's the thing. Maybe Loth was just a path to STRAHD.
Or maybe there's a competition of power.
That's a possibility too. Dagon was a dick, though.
Oh, Dagon?
Yeah, he was a dick.
Don't tell Tyra. He's like right here.
Yeah, either way. I think that's a good place to leave it off. So, sorry everyone for Uruquad's own personal...
Well, I mean, really, you're leading the minions despite the Kyra leading the minions.
No, I don't want to. I don't like to think like that because I feel
Don't
like
forget, you're the leader of the minions, and Takira's the leader of the minions.
Right, and then Strahd's like, "No, you do as I say," and I'm like, "But where's my minions?"
Well, I think for sure you found Fizz. That's good news.
Hey, I got a song I want to sing. I just wrote it.
God.
Is it a
God.
resurrection
about-
song for Fizz? I feel like we need something for Fizz.
I wrote this song. It means a lot to me. It took
Okay.
me about 2 minutes to write. I
Yep.
started writing it about 2 minutes
I love
ago.
that already. The fact that it took you 2 minutes.
And
Everyone,
this is what I'm going to say. Thank you.
Go.
I'm Kitty Fire, and I'm here to say I pray to the morning Lord every day. There's Boobins and Udi, Brown, Shanae, and Fizz and Hedoc when they want to play. I lie, I cheat, I steal, I kill, because I'm Kitty Fresh Fire, and I raise hell.
Nice. That was a rap.
Nice.
That's not a song. That's a rap. You just got. You just threw down some. You threw down some rhymes.
Bars be bars. What? So
You should have been a bard.
I am a bard. I am a bard. I am in real life.
Like in real life, you're a bard.
I'm a bard, man. I'm a bard.
Should have been a bard in game.
So I'm kind of curious. What's in the crock pot?
Chicken soup.
Ooh.
We had the chicken
in
soup
that
already.
You put some cornbread
All right,
in there.
Daliani.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Bye.
Sorry for putting you down, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
I did not expect you to fail that save, by the way, at all. Because con's like your best stat.
Yeah.
And it paralyzed you first round. I was like, what?
That's scary. I would have just.
Alex. Dude,
What?
I promise you, I have more in store for you.
You're going to be fighting us?
Don't let these assholes who didn't resurrect you.
He's just unconscious.
Escape
He's
what
not
happened.
dead. He's not dead.
What?
We
He's
might
not dead.
be the same team here, Hedoc. Like,
Listen, they let you squimmer and like, oh god, I'm
Olivia.
Like, listen.
No, it makes sense though. I understand why.
No, it didn't make sense. You should have just grabbed Naliani and punched her in the face. This is what would have really made
I
sense.
can't hear you.
I know, because they keep talking. We need to get you 300 gold piece diamonds, and you need to memorize.
Bye, guys.
Good night, Alex.
Good night. Thanks,
Bye.
Sean. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, Nando.
You need to memorize the 3rd level spell, Revivify.